Came hit a battle, your blaze like Soul Caliber. Then my chrome caliber, bang, it's gon' rattle ya. I was so glorious, kicking you in your orifices. Then smash your sorcery, show with metamorphosis. Fighting like a Morpheus, smack you with an accordion. Kick like King Florian, pull off in DeLorean. Doc Brown, witness these Glock sounds. I pop rounds, hot rounds. Up in your head, body was not found. Drop down, just like a ninja. Stone cold killer, my blade, cut up stars. Create gold rivers, my cool now with chain. It takes souls, nigga, expose on your brains, make it explode. Nigga, typical, you were despicable, individual, pitiful, politicians, time to get busy. You agenda 230 is here, so keep your eye close. Turn the game, be not name, blood in the cosmos. You gon' smoke, you get smoked, you better know. You gon' smoke, you get smoked, you little hoe. You gon' smoke, you get smoked, you better know. You gon' smoke, you get smoked, you little hoe. If you gon' smoke, you get smoked, you better know. You gon' smoke, you get smoked, you little hoe. If you gon' smoke, you get smoked. You better know, you gon' smoke, you get smoked, you little hoe. Vacate the whole place, so get your soul. You got to hear with me. Ain't no purgatory in hell. This is the only place. So I gotta be straight around. Create a holy place. Levitate planets. My God's status. Galactus. React to blast with the fashion. The class of baddest assassin. I'm natural satisfaction for blasting cops in the cabin. Bragging about wreaking havoc. The feds, we call them lacking. More powerful than the bandit. You better summon the kraken. Cracking in with a flagon. I'm laughing, slapping the faggot. The status cause of reactions. The planets up to the damage. Got the better advantage. The amulet of Atlantis. Turn sand in the glasses to turn hated the ashes. Dragging us on the dragon is something you can't imagine. I'm blasting lyrical damage. God damn it, you better panic. I'm savage like Randy Savage. On point like a baddest. My status for rebel action. They hack the planet the baddest motherfucker that's on the planet. If you gon' smoke, you get smoked, you better know. If you gon' smoke, you get smoked, you little hoe. If you gon' smoke, you get smoked, you better know. If you gon' smoke, you get smoked, you little hoe. If you gon' smoke, you get smoked, you better know. If you gon' smoke, you get smoked, you little hoe. If you gon' smoke, you get smoked, you better know.
I see motherfuckers popping up and disappearing.
If you gon' smoke, you get smoked, you better know. If you gon' smoke, you get smoked, you little hoe.
That's 15 minutes ago.
You get smoked, you better know. If you gon' smoke, you get smoked, you little hoe. Cause it sure looks to me like them niggas ain't playing.
Salute, Sean. What's good? It's the Fuck the Government podcast. You already know what it is. Episode 61. Shouts out to Sean. This must be your day off. If it ain't, you probably on your way to work unless you do the night shift. But you might be chilling right now. It's 12:25. Oh yeah, you chilling right now. Shouts out to Sean. What up, though? I'm waiting for my girl to come in. Should be in, so had a crazy ass night. I could have went live when I got off of work, man, but shit was so fucked up. I had to give me some rest, some real needed rest. Oh, now you work later? Okay, cool. So it's 12. Chances are you're probably working around 3 or 4 o'clock. You probably got a 3 to 12 or a 4 to 12. Or a 3 to 3. God damn. Yep. But that's what's up. Shouts out to Cleveland in the book. Both Thugs in Harmony. Yep. It's a Fuck the Government podcast. Third shift, hate it. I love third shift.
Chartering the courses. Showing no remorse when I light you like some torches.
The Empire.
Flames is enormous. Burning universes. Cosmic entities had to run into some churches. Burst through the curtains. Seeing looking nervous. Took a fair wife, ripped the soul from her cervix. Yeah, it's picture perfect. Like a bad bitch with a
Salute, live and
birthday.
learn.
The job description is a surgeon. rip the excursion. Smoking weed while I'm sipping bourbon. Burning philosophies of Tyler Durden. What's the rule of Fight Club? Don't treat it like a nightclub. Tell my fucking secrets, you'll be out like a light bulb. Cold with the sniper. Randy Orton, bitch, I'm the viper. You better dodge, bitch, I'ma bite ya. Cosmic maneuvers. Gotta use mantras and the mudras. The bad bitch can use the Kama Sutra. Baby, I salute ya. Put your mouth on it like a hookah. She 5'6" and got some bazookas. Fly up to Cuba. Train to be a mercenary shooter. And come back and label me a ruler. I need me a suitor. A tall Russian chick that's a cougar. Assassin bitch that carry a Ruger. Hand me the vodka. I think she said her name was Natasha. I had to scratch her name off the roster. Smoking like a roster. Shot him dead while he eating pasta. They found out the goon was a mobster. But I'm the monster. Decapitate you all with an Oscar. The gruesome scene will rearrange your posture. Fast him up the opera. But I got away in the chopper. Before I left his brains on the locker. Knocked out the copper. Revolutionary spitting proper. We kicking heads off like a soccer. Scorching.
Real black man, I'm crafted in God's image. Lyrically, I'm a savage and go from the planet. With the spark red boom, I ain't going nowhere. You better get used to it, equipped with the toolage. And I ain't talking about no head dog on my bad lab and holding the game for ransom. Run me mine, and I don't want my chips to circulate. Fast food for the CEOs. Don't taking them on dinner daily. Unless I'm well trained, fair to say that I've been a great stuck in your weight class with it. I'm heavyweight shavers with the flows, quick feet like I lead. Joe Louis when I do, I'm leaving flat in the ring. John Kemp when I lift off, finish like Dominique. Underrated like Pippen when I hit in the ring. Put in a lot of work, my best interest for the team. Just give me the hand off and I'ma run it up the scene. Fake smiles, fake nods when they hear me on the beat. On my phone against the odds, I'ma keep on doing me. I'm a treasure in the mud for the dirty side. I'm a fortune undiscovered and I ain't been found. I represent for all my brothers above or underground. And all the black queens, it's your flowers and crowns.
As soon as you come in, like 6 people leave, goddamn.
You want this hip hop, the realest hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. You want this hip hop, the realest hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. You want this hip hop, the realest hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. You want this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. It's time to unload, the drama unfold. My 44 gold, taking your soul, never reload. Where do we go? The battlefield's bigger explode, but the government kill a ball with every flow. I'm the infamous lyricist to the fans. They never say money implement all the guys to get quick with these instruments. With these sentences, shaking more than the instant. Quick hurricane is the name, you better know who you're dealing with. Star master, slow it down cause I'm faster. Bastard in the dark abyss, that's where I cast you. Natural disaster, I'm the final chapter. Happy running in circles like hamsters, little bastard. I'm the warrior, battlefield looking glorious. Skills is so notorious, kicking your ass like Morpheus. The anomaly, speaking new philosophy, speaking with the velocity, cause a lot of atrocity. You want this hip hop, the realest hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. You want this hip hop, the realest hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. You want this hip hop, the realest hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. You want this hip hop, the realest hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop.
Salute knowledge. What up, though? Fuck the government. Fuck all the haters.
Hurricane 313.
This a breath of the ancestors. With this time hawk, you get your head severed. Creep up in the building, get the fair records. My Beretta was gold plated with this.
Your ranch is gone because I was taking the shits away. motherfuckers was doing some off the wall shit, deleting people's comments, reporting people and shit, gave people too much motherfucking power. Motherfuckers fucking with my girl and shit. So yeah, that's what really happened. They was fucking with Vonta and shit. So yeah, now that you an artist, you know, you ain't on the list of the motherfuckers that I have on my list. But yeah, I got my own motherfuckers and I got a straight up hacker on standby. But you cool because you be spitting and shit. You be you be rapping and shit. So you good. Glad you're back. Glad you reminded me. Let's get back to it. Let's start from the beginning. So you got your rep. I took a lot of people ranches. Like real shit, because you can't trust nobody. Because I was just willingly giving them away. I need to stop that.
This a breath of the ancestors. With this time, my hawk, you get your head severed. Creep up in the building, get the fair records. My Beretta was gold plated with the suppressor. Feel the pressure of heavy rates, nothing lesser. I'm the god of storms, I control the weather. So clever, you fools should know better. When I come through, better run to the storm shelter. Flow better, hip hop is forever. We take the government down, we write no letters. Take hold of the crime, we make the throne better. I turn this whole world into a Coachella. Pick up the pack of a pistol, pop you like pickle simple. People pack the pistols, the population of evil tremble. I resemble the revolution, no ancient temples. Haters better watch your tone, or they get dismembered. This a breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This a breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. Cracking bottles overhead to make them wobble. Don't like the TV show, nigga, just change the channel. Genocidal, these lyrics might hold the title. Carry Bibles, my goons, they carry rifle. Very tight, sometimes we very primal. 8 or 15, I'm killing every rival. They say it's mediocre, cut you up into pieces and leave your body parts inside your easy sofa. Being a soldier, you see my soldiers, they creeping over. Parkour type shit, you see us sleeping over. Jackie Chan, you understand, you catching hands. Kick your ass through the van, I think he dead, man. Fuck a fizzle, the fragile fickle. Feel like I got a blast at the government quicker than anybody, nigga. Split your body apart, they throw you in the river. This the revolution, you gotta deal with us. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed.
Y'all ready for this new track? Yeah, fuck YouTube. Yeah, YouTube out here to demonetize the people, man, but real shit, nigga. I've been shadow banned since I got on this platform since 6 motherfucking years ago. The AI was fucking with me, and now everybody and their mama talk about the AI doing this, doing that to my child. I've been telling y'all this shit since I got here. Since I fucking got here. You know what I'm saying? Ben put the word out. You know what I'm saying? And shit, like once I realized that the truth and the revolution can never be marketed, then I'm gonna just kick open a fucking door. They made this so-called fucking hype feature. No one hyped any of my videos because you know why? Because you know why? Sadly, the hype is not under any of my fucking videos. So y'all won't be able to hype any motherfucking thing I do. So what's the use of having the feature if you're not gonna put it on people channels that's trying to rise up and try to be a content creator. The difference between me and a content creator is I'm not a content creator. I'm a revolutionary. But technically, I'm a content creator because I'm making content. But internally, my spirit, my heart, like I'm not in this shit. This is why I always say I can't wait to leave YouTube and go chill in the UK with my lady Vanta. You already know what it is. But it's just like YouTube on that bullshit, and it's supposed to be YouTube. You supposed to be tubing. You know what I'm saying? Now it's they tube. Fuck a YouTube, it's they tube now. And we came to YouTube to avoid television. Now they want to keep on adding these ads and say, we're gonna do what television do. YouTube was losing money because TikTok came out with these shorts and it was taking over. Now YouTube want to make shorts because they fucking competing. And you can make the shorts and it'll still be like, why? Why even do all this? Why? So I came to a conclusion is I'm just putting out the message. My music will be your soundtrack when y'all kill these evil motherfuckers that run all this shit. I'm playing Leonard Skinner Freebird. And I'm shooting motherfuckers to the guitar solo, to a 12-minute guitar solo. Nigga, I'm clowning. God damn, how I sound now? YouTube still messing with me? How I sound? Because I see it say YouTube. Okay. Oh, you're just making a comment. You said like YouTube is always messing with you. Yeah, but it ain't messing with nobody else either. Motherfuckers go live 12, 24 fucking hours, no fucking problems. You can hear arguing, fussing, fighting, trolling. Pull up, nigga. Motherfuckers debating, and it's like, but still, everybody is dancing around revolution. So motherfuckers is pussy. At the end of the day, if we don't kill these evil motherfuckers, we're gonna keep on having a fucked up life, and our generations are gonna be growing up fucked up. We need the revolution to start now. Right fucking now. And what's crazy is I feel like I'm the only one saying this shit. But there's people out there. I'm just one of many, but we are few and far in between. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing more women saying we should fuck some shit up than men. And that's crazy. But you already know what they say. Hell have no fury like what? Hell have no fury like what? Y'all read about warrior goddesses and the Amazons and shit, man? Shit. If a woman ready to go to war, she's going to fucking war. No matter if it's an ink pen or a fucking gun or a blade. Have you heard the song by R. Kelly? When a woman's fed up. It ain't nothing you can do about nothing. But it is what it is. Much love to Jessica Sunshine. Salute in the groove. Pop, give them shots with the double Glock. Did you just quote Bone Thugs and Harmony? Pop, giving them shots to the double Glock. Pop, giving them shots to the double Glock. Much love to my Bonnie. You know what I'm saying? Bonnie and Clyde status. Fuck the government. Y'all ready to hear some new shit? This is my new track that I just got done doing. Let's go. It's called Midwest Soldier Freestyle. New exclusive. You know we always play new exclusives twice.
Phenom Rogue One Productions.
New exclusive.
Hit 100 to the boulder, coming through like a Midwest soldier. To the boulder, coming came to the Midwest soldier. Coming through, hit 100 to the boulder. Coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary living spinning boulder. Hurricane in the Midwest soldier. Coming through in the corner in the boulder. Coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary living spinning boulder. Hurricane in the Midwest soldier. Coming through in the corner in the boulder. Coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary living spinning boulder. Hurricane in the Midwest soldier. Full of blood, gotta smoke quick. Other than I gotta spit a bunch of dope shit. Tell they hit it, anybody get his dope kick. Lay him on the ground, shoot him with the 4-5. His body gotta throw it in the ocean. I call this poetry emotion. That don't make sense. What you smoking? Don't know, but the weed got me floating. Call the baby girl till I come over. And she better put her legs on my shoulders. Ride out, got the keys to the Rover. Backseat, she better bend over. Gotta put another bomb in the envelope. Give it to a politician, kill him on a boat. Revolutionary killer while you taking notes. Keep an SMG tucked to the coat. Bringing the static with automatics. Tell me who was the baddest. The hurricane coming through and I'm tragic. I'm bringing storm in the flame and I'm making you panic when the gun go bang. Got me doing some damage. I'm a maniac, only attack. A rat-a-tat-tat like a brains under your snap back with that track. Matter of fact, I'ma keep this shit on the track, Jack. We're gonna ride with a gun in my backpack. Kill a motherfucker beat before we clap back. Spitting bullets on the fast track. Revolutionary music is a soundtrack. Now we on the battlefield with a bomb at. Send a nuclear missile the way your mom at. Battlefield like I'm playing Mortal Kombat. Who's gonna stop that? Can't call it to the boulder. Coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary living to the boulder. Hurricane be the Midwest soldier. Coming through, can call it to the boulder. Coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary living to the boulder. Hurricane be the Midwest soldier. Can call it to the boulder. Coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary living to the boulder. Hurricane be the Midwest soldier. Coming through, can call it to the boulder. Coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary living to the boulder. Hurricane be the Midwest soldier. Coming through, can call it to the boulder. Coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary living to the boulder. Hurricane be the Midwest soldier. Come through to the corner to the boulder. Come through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary living to the boulder. Hurricane be the Midwest soldier.
Email Road One Productions.
Thanks, Jessica. That's what's up. No, we gotta play it again. You already know it. Hold on. It said, yeah, some of the workers at the job thought I was a mainstream. Thank you for that, because I've been doing this shit since 2002. And I feel I mastered this shit, and I'm still mastering it. I'm still studying. And thank you for that. I think another person in the chat, I don't know if it was Live and Learn Solo or somebody else. They said they played that Me and Low Key track, you know, with the alert system at the beginning of it. They said they thought some shit was really going down. Shouts out to Low Key for that dog ass intro. This is a national emergency. Motherfucker star, we was about to die. But yeah, man, you know, I really love this shit. This is like it's like my lover. I really love music. I really love it, you know. And it's really something that shit. They say detach yourself from this world. The only thing I have is my music. Music, Vanta, and weed is all I need. He did. Let's play this again though. Yeah, that song is real. Yeah, I know. That's a real song though. Yeah, I know. My contingency plan, I got mine on my hip, knocking on the door. I see you with Chrysler bar. Shouts out to Low Key, man. Jersey all day. Woke up this morning, the world turned upside down. Things ain't been the same since the blues got through my time. Woke up this morning. Got yourself a gun. Shout out to Sopranos. That's my shit. It's a Jersey thing. And that South Park episode, that was hilarious. If y'all ain't see the South Park, it's a Jersey thing episode. That shit was fucking hilarious. It was like, what the fuck is a Snooki? Snooki was out here trying to motherfucking fuck everybody. It's like, what the hell is that? It's a Snooki. What the hell is a Snooki, nigga? Oh man. Well, you know we gotta play this again. Hold on, wait a minute. There we go. New exclusive.
Email Road One Productions.
They killed Osama bin Laden episode too. That shit was funny.
Hit 100 to the boulder, coming through like a soldier. Revolutionary lyrics spinning boulder. Every came be the Midwest soldier. Coming through in the corner be the boulder. Coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary lyrics spinning boulder. Every came be the Midwest soldier. Coming through in the corner be the boulder. Coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary lyrics spinning boulder. Every came be the Midwest soldier. Coming through in the corner be the boulder. Coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary lyrics spinning boulder. Every came be the Midwest soldier. When the blood gotta spoke quick, after that I gotta spit a bunch of dope shit. Tell they hit it, anybody get this dope kick. Link him on the ground, shoot it with the 4-5. His body gotta throw it in the ocean. I call this poetry in motion. That don't make sense, what you smoking? Don't know, but the weed got me floating. Call the baby girl till it come over. And she better put her legs on my shoulders. Ride out, got the keys to the Rover. Backseat, she better bend over. Gotta put another bomb in the envelope. Give it to a politician, kill him on a boat. Revolutionary killer,
That's what's up.
Keep an SMG.
I love those shows too.
Bringing the standard with automatics, tell me who was the baddest. The hurricane coming through and I'm tragic. I'm bringing storm in the flame and I'm making you panic when the gun go bang. Got me doing some damage. I'm a reading yak, only attack. I'm ready to tat like a brains, I nigga snap back with that track. Matter of fact, I'ma keep this shit on the track jack. Walk around with a gun in my backpack. Kill a motherfucking beat before we clap back. Spitting bullets when I'm spitting on the fast track. Revolutionary music is a soundtrack. Now we on the battlefield with a bomb at. See the nuclear missile the way your mom at. The battlefield like I'm playing Mortal Kombat. Who's gonna stop that? Came coming to the boulder, coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary lyrics to the boulder. Coming came be the Midwest soldier. Coming through, get it coming to the boulder. Coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary lyrics to the boulder.
I love a dark
soldier. Coming through, get it coming to the boulder. Coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary lyrics to the boulder. Coming came be the Midwest soldier. Coming through, get it coming to the boulder. Coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary lyrics to the boulder. Coming came be the Midwest soldier. Coming through, get it coming to the boulder. Coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary lyrics to the boulder. Coming came be the Midwest soldier. Come through, get it coming to the boulder. Come through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary lyrics to the boulder. Coming came be the Midwest soldier.
Phenom Rogue One Productions.
Let's play another new one. For all those fucking haters out there. Hashtag fuck YouTube, fuck the haters. Fuck them bitch ass motherfuckers. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Much love to my guy that's about to. Much love, Jessica. Shouts out Knowledge. Shouts out Live and Learn. Salute Sean. Everybody's gonna watch on the playback. Leg up.
Gotta get the money, staying on the grind. Got a bad chick, hell yeah, she looking fine. Haters looking at me with the envy in their eyes. Catch your ass slipping, I'ma hit you with the 9. Gotta get the money, staying on the grind. Got a bad chick, hell yeah, she looking fine. Haters looking at me with the envy in their eyes. Catch your ass slipping, I'ma hit you with the 9. Haters everywhere, looking at a player. Envy in their eyes, man, I see that shit everywhere. Prepared, gotta bring the flare. Hardcore match, I'ma beat you with a chair. Get your own chick, why you won't mind? Get your ass mad cause you can't pull a dime. Pussy ass niggas can't even spit a rhyme. No ambition, you don't even got a life. I make music, you don't even got a life. Music is the weapon, I don't even gotta fight. Climbed up the darkness, but I'm showing you the light. Blast at the heads, got them running for their life. This is my life, call my own lane. Y'all just mad cause you can't do the same. Get it through your brain, I'm the hurricane. Gotta win in the fucking storm and a flame. Gotta get the money, staying on the grind. Got a bad chick, hell yeah, she looking fine. Haters looking at me with the envy in their eyes. Catch your ass slipping, I'ma hit you with the 9. Gotta get the money, staying on the grind. Got a bad chick, hell yeah, she looking fine. Haters looking at me with the envy in their eyes. Catch your ass slipping, I'ma hit you with the 9. Haters everywhere, thinking they a threat. I'll be a threat when I hit you with the tech. Get your representing, baby, show me some respect. If you don't, I might have to break your fucking neck. Cops in the feds, y'all can get it too. Some of y'all haters is angels on the YouTube. Most of y'all are faggots, talking to some faggots. Clout chasing clothes, I'ma stump you little maggots. Making haters panic, cause I'm going off. Hardcore lyrics, y'all bitch niggas soft. You a low level that's dealing with a boss. Pop you in the head if you working with the law. Don't got a right, that's your motherfucking fault. Interrupt my life, but knock your fucking head off. Chillin' with my kid, can we counting bread, dog? But we came here and I gotta tell, dog. Gotta get the money, staying on the grind. Got a bad chick, hell yeah, she looking fine. Haters looking at me with the NBA guys. Catch the gas slipping, I'ma hit them with the 9. Gotta get the money, staying on the grind. Got a bad chick, hell yeah, she looking fine. Haters looking at me with the NBA guys. Catch your ass slipping, I'ma hit you with the 9. Gotta get the money, staying on the grind. Got a bad chick, hell yeah, she looking fine. Haters looking at me with the NBA guys. Catch your ass slipping, I'ma hit you with the 9. Looking at me with the NBA. Catch your ass slipping, I'ma hit him with the 9.
Now Rogue One Productions.
Fuck the Government Podcast. Didn't know what it is. Shouts out. We're gonna play probably like 2 or 3 more before we get off into the Fuck the Government Podcast. We're on episode 61. Shit.
Now Rogue One Productions.
Baby girl, you're my number one.
It's almost 6 o'clock in the UK. So good evening, lady. Vonta.
All I wanna say, baby girl, you're my number one. Make love night and day, baby girl, you're my number one. Finest girl I ever seen, it's like a dream. She was very assertive, she wanna roll with me. Overseas, love beaches, the nice breeze. Smoke weed, nightcap, the nice scene. Touch your body, and love your body, it's so hypnotic. So erotic, I'm getting in it, no doubt about it. Episodic, she's so exotic, and so I got it. She going up and down like hydraulics. New position, she bend it over, I'm getting in it. I can't do resistance, but me and you in it. Can you dig it, then know you feel it, high potential. You and me together, it is so essential. In my temple, we fucking vibe the instrumentals. Create our own new song when I'm in the middle. Not a fiddle, baby, I bleed like a missile. In the bedroom, girl, you know my credentials. All I wanna say, baby girl, you're my number one.
Just that here for the rebellion now.
Love night.
For my lady.
Baby girl, you're my number one.
Much love, Foxy Moon.
Love making, yeah, I got your legs shaking. So amazing, turn up the heat, baby. New position, we share the vision, take 2 to get it. Put your legs on my shoulders, I'm about to fucking silly. Till you guys roll back, I know you feeling this. While we both get lost in these instruments. Best sex, relieve the stress, girl, you the best. Rewrite the Kama Sutra, let's do the test. Feel the frequency, synchronicity, sexual energy. Got the universe saying we are meant to be. Creating Nirvana, we leave the same sour. We in a whole new realm so we can love proper. Can't stop us, time travel, call me the doctor. Operating your body, baby girl, it's an honor. It's an honor to be with you, can't nothing stop us. You the love of my life, I'ma say it louder. All I wanna say, baby girl, you're my number one. Make love night and day, baby girl, you're my number one. You're my number one. All
Now Rogue One Productions.
baby girl, you're my number one. You're my number one. Love night and day, baby girl, you're my number one. You're my number one, baby girl, you're my number one. I'm Hurricane. Let me tell you a story of the glory, but you gotta hold my 40 for me. I was chillin' watching Rick and Morty, and my chick came through when you know she was getting naughty. Dressed up, went to a party. So many drinks, I think I grabbed up a Bacardi. We was gigging on the dance floor, but you know the cops just burst through the damn door. Me and her start blasting. Y'all didn't know that my girl is an assassin. Me and her laughing, jumping out the window, landed on the car. I think it was a Benzo, smoking on the endo as we roll out to the liquor store, then back to her house. She said that was hot. I said no doubt. Took off her clothes, then we fucked on the couch. Baby girl's an assassin. Yeah, my baby girl is an assassin. My baby girl is an assassin. Yeah, my baby girl is an assassin.
Much love, Monty.
Let me tell you another story. Chillin' at the diner and the fans, they was coming for me. Baby girl told me load up. Civilians getting hit if they motherfucking don't duck. Cause you look like the game show, but the price is right, bitch, and you know what we came for. You chillin' back in your wheel of fortune. Me and my girl come through, bout to kill just to get a portion. Shoot your head, knock your brain in orbit. Body get contorted, guaranteed it to be recorded. Hop in the car, man, baby, flow it. Put the pedal to the metal, best believe it, keep the streets scorching. Style master, keep the heat going. My girl roll the weed, and you know we gotta keep smoking. Baby girl wetter than the ocean. She said, come here, so you know I gotta get up on it. Baby girl is an assassin. Storm blaster. My baby girl is an assassin. Storm blaster. My baby girl is an assassin.
Fuck the government podcast.
Storm blaster.
Episode 60.
My baby girl is an assassin. Yeah. Storm blaster. My baby girl is an assassin. Storm blaster. Baby girl is an assassin. Storm blaster. Baby girl is an assassin. Storm blaster. My baby girl is an assassin. Storm blaster.
You already know what it is. Let that beat ride. Much love. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Much love to my guy, the sponsor. Let's go. Look.
Coming through with the ill flow, love when I spit slow. Astronomical bomb, about to explode. Flip mode, pull out the pistol, you get low. Bullets rip past your face and hit your dick, bro. Sad days, look at these mad ways. I blast K's in the last days, make the government cascade. Last phase, decapitate you with glass trays. On the last play, I'm going for the fast grade. Hey, been not chill for a while. Chick from the UK, yeah, I'm making a smile. She a beautiful queen, let me give her the crown. Bring it down to the States, let me show you around. Hey, show you what the revolution about. Chillin' on a piece of land, me and you in the house. Your soul flow cold, and I'm making a bounce. Put your hands in the air if you feelin' it now. Your soul flows cold, if you feelin' it now. Put your hands in the air if you getting it down. Your soul flows cold, it's that lyrical sound. Hurricane coming through when I'm getting the crown. Your soul flows cold, if you feelin' it now. Put your hands in the air if you getting it down. Your soul flows cold, it's that lyrical sound. Hurricane coming through when I'm getting the crown. Trying to manifest my destiny, bring the best of me. No discrepancies with the government, keep on testing me. They want the lesson me, I'ma hit them so heavily. Never seen the bullet shoot through you when you're parakeet. Living clarity. Mental therapy, get the charity, not the revolution is here. They say you're scaring me. Just participate, no need to articulate. If you rollin' with the government, you getting killed today. Don't get in no into with the facility. Bullets show they will penetrate. Anybody got some shit to say? I'm traveling on my lyrics like Babylon. Home with the Madison, show my girl the lavishness. She just trying to get my goddess the happiness. Just unanimous that my baby girl is the baddest chick. The one I'm happy with. Bonnie Clyde is an action. Baby girl just betted on me. That's not an accident. Your soul flows cold, if you feeling it now. Put your hands in the air, get your head and get down. Your soul flows cold, it's that lyrical sound. Hurricane coming through when I'm getting the crown. Your soul flows cold, if you feeling it now. Put your hands in the air, get your head and get down. Your Little soul flows cold, this that lyrical sound. Hurricane coming through when I'm getting the crime. Little soul flows cold, you be feeling it now. Put your hands in the air, you can hit it, get down. Little soul flows cold, this that lyrical sound. Hurricane coming through when I'm getting the crime. Little soul flows cold, you be feeling it now. Put your hands in the air, you can hit it, get down. Little soul flows cold, this that lyrical sound. Hurricane coming through when I'm getting the crime.
Hey, trying to manifest my destiny, bring the best of me, no discrepancies, but the government keep on testing me. Hey. It's the Fuck the Government Podcast, episode 61.
We interrupt this program.
shit.
This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow.
After this, we go on to the news, y'all. Blow it up.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. A nuclear attack was commenced against the United States. 15 nuclear bombs have detonated in several areas across the country. They include Baltimore, Boston, Chicago, Denver, Detroit,
Thank you,
Los
Jessica.
Angeles, Las
Thanks,
Vegas,
everybody.
New York, Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
Salute low key.
contingency plan, I got mine on my hip.
Jersey.
Knocking on his door, I'll send you with Christ live.
Oh.
Contingency plan, I'm with your bitch in the sticks. She got canned goods, but this hoe wanna eat my dick. Contingency plan, I'm standing tall in the collapse. They wanna govern our mind and study how we all react. Fingers on triggers, watch freedom fall right in our lap. Contingency plan, shit hit the fan, no going back. A coward die 1,000 deaths, I'ma die once. My contingency plan, real niggas to the front. Grab a bat, grab a sword, grab a gun. Bullets raining like a hurricane, reload the drums. The purge, my home away from home. Wait, here I come, rule number one. When it's beef, you never run. Let them shells cook a nigga alive, he well done. Baptized by fire, feel like Satan, son. Chosen ones need to unite, it's more than one. Left, right, paradigm can trick a real one. My niggas acting like I wasn't in the field once. Last night I had a dream, we fought for freedom and we won. And I put that on my unborn son, straight slaughter. I put that on my unborn daughter. My contingency plan includes your bloodline and torture. Yeah. Divine enforcer, yeah, all that greed, look at what it cost you. Holy Bible in my hand, I sent them to the altar. Married to the smoke, me and my pistol at the altar. Contingency plan, I got mine on my hip. Knocking on this door, I'll send you with Christ live. Hurricane,
Let me tell them something.
what's your plan?
My contingency plan is go ballistic. It's super expensive time to bring the rules, so pay attention. Power structure must come down to simultaneous. Blow it up, everything is so courageous. I'm the angriest, dude, real pistols is dangerous. While strapped to my chest with the zaniness. People naming this duffel weapon, I stole it. Throwing politicians and feds up in the ocean. Where's my opponent? Show me my opponent. Billionaires and Davos, I gotta smoke them. After you win, I pick them up and throw them. Fuck all the talking, it's time for us to show them everything. With the raiders in my veins, burning everything. Ain't no leaving, no dead remains, better feel the pain. In the name of the hurricane, if we don't kill the government, shit will never change.
Wow, gentlemen, when the shit hits the fan, some guys run and some guys stay.
Now let's get off into this Fuck the Government pod. What was this?
That this Theo Von is Adam Media says Theo Von is a sign that Americans are waking up to actual terrorists. Are you want to hear it? Let's hear it.
Theo Von is not the fucking sign. I just want to get that out the way. He's just a motherfucking comedian or whatever the fuck he is. I think Theo Von is a comedian. But we've been saying this shit forever. Us truthers, seekers, or what y'all want to call us, conspiracy theorists, we've been saying this shit forever. But like I always said, we ain't shit. Y'all gotta hear a comedian or a celebrity say the shit we say for motherfuckers to wake up and start believing. I find that to be bullshit. I find that to be some fucking bullshit. You gotta hear a nigga with status to say what the fuck we're saying. The everyday fucking people that witness this shit day to day, seeing the patterns, doing our research, doing our motherfucking cross references, doing our due diligence to put this shit out there. But yet we're called crazy and conspiracy theorists. But we have been winning since winning been winning. So, you know, I just hate it. I just don't like it. I just don't like it at all. It's like, goddamn, I gotta have a chain on and some stunner shades and a nice ass outfit and get on a platform for you to believe me. Bitch, please. That's why I can't wait to kill them motherfuckers. Because at the end of the day, I don't like celebrities. I don't like them at all. I know some are probably cool, but at the end of the day, once you do the research on the ones that's cool, you realize they connect to a goddamn cult group. It's just like, goddamn. Thanks, Vonta, for it say awesome. I'm going to go through and get some. You think it's okay if I wait? Hold on, wait, what? What the fuck I miss? They're all on the wait. That was sick. Where can I find your music? Oh yeah, you can find the music on my channel, and whoever link I put like under the song, you can go check out their music too, like Low Key T. I think it's Low Key 1630. Jordan Akram, Live and Learn, Relentless, DJ Graves, and you already know my producer, Phenom Rogue One Productions. But yeah, and I did a beat from TYT Media also. Yeah, so let me go through the music. Let's like click on the links of the artists that's under it, and you can see their music also. But me, I'm on my man. I've been dropping fucking music back to back. I need to slow down, but I can't. Once the energy start flowing, I just start flowing. But yep, I'm on my Rebellion album now. I think I probably need 1 or 2 tracks. Probably 1 or 2 tracks, and I might be good. But real shit, it might be 3 tracks. I'm thinking I'm up to 16 or 17. Because I want to do a album versus. I want to go Rebellion versus the Style Master. I might as well do it. Just have some extra content. Because I already did the God of Fire versus the God of Wind versus album. And I did the Flood Returns versus the God of Storms. Now after I'm done with the Rebellion, I'm going to do the Style Master album versus the Rebellion album. Then I'm going to get on to my final projects. Yep. Shouts out to In the Groove. At ease, bitch, please. Made me think about that song. Bitch, please. Yep. Salute In the Groove. Also, I'm going to go through. It gets, think it's okay if I use some of your videos. What you gonna use my videos for? That's the question. What you about to like do something with it? I'm trying to figure out where the fuck did I know you from? Do I know you from Charles Channel? Are you from Charles Channel? No, use more music in my videos. I go exploring. Oh, okay. All right. But where you come from? Do you come from Charles Channel? Okay, cool. All right, yeah. You have permission, but watch out for YouTube. You might have to probably do some effects on the video or my voice or something. I don't know if YouTube gonna fuck with you. Because it fucked with a couple people, but like some people was able to, do my, grab my music and do some shit to it. But just like watch out for YouTube. But you have my permission. And if YouTube still be on that bullshit, be like, bitch, he gave me permission. Go to the live that he did. He said I got permission. Yeah, you can use a couple tracks. I don't mind. Because at the end of the day, That's what I want anyway. I want my music to be a fucking soundtrack. Mission accomplished. For sure. All right, let's get to it.
What do you think is going to happen? You think we're going to be okay?
I hope so. Of course. I don't know.
Do you think about it?
I'm confused. I can't believe we went to this war. When we started bombing Iran, I was like, this can't be true.
And what about Lebanon now?
I know. Israel's invaded Lebanon. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, just fucking stop it. What do you need?
Well, they're trying to, supposedly, they're trying to stop the terrorists.
That's crazy, though, if you're the fucking terrorist. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to stop them, fucking stand in front of the fucking mirror and start there. What do you think is...
He's right. He's right. And, you know, people will say, oh, well, he's an idiot because him and Joe Rogan, they put, hey, look what our choice was. Our choice was a demented Joe who started the Ukraine war and was funding a genocide right in front of our face.
What difference would there be?
And then we had a guy saying he was going to do the opposite, who actually had a track record of doing the opposite. Trump actually didn't start a new war. He did lots of horrible things as his first term, but he didn't start a new war. And he had J.D. Vance telling us that this is stupid.
Yeah,
Trump,
he may not start a war, but he started the war on people. Hashtag, should I remind y'all, Operation Warp Speed. Okay? I may not went to war across the seas, but I went to war against y'all motherfuckers. And fed big tech and big pharma pockets. I'm going to say big pharma mostly.
was constantly saying how stupid. That's why he got elected twice. The first time and the second time was because he promised not to do this. And the first time he didn't do it. So there was, and then it wasn't like, hey, you guys had FDR or John F. Kennedy or Trump and you picked Trump. That wasn't our choices. Our choices was a moron who was vowing to keep doing a genocide and keep doing a proxy war with the nuclear power called Russia and Ukraine. And we had someone saying they wouldn't. It's like when I was younger and Reagan ran against Mondale, and very famously at their debate, Mondale said, we're both going to raise your taxes. I'm the one who's going to tell you he's going to lie. Well, if that's my choices, I'll go with the guy who's saying he's not. And that's why Reagan wiped out Mondale. He won every state except one. And so the same thing.
And then Reagan brought in crack to destroy our fucking communities. Black communities all across this fucking country. There are still children my age going through the pain and trauma of what the fuck they've been through growing up. Thanks a lot, Reagan. Because that also helped black people not unite. Fuck Reagan. I'm glad that nigga got shot. On some real shit. They tried to assassinate Reagan, but motherfucker survived. They shot that nigga broad daylight on a fucking street corner somewhere. I forgot where. But at the end of the day, every president need assassination attempt, right? Every controversial president, right? But I don't know. I'm just talking shit. But real shit. Should have aimed for the fucking head. But at the end of the day, the damage was already done. Crack was everywhere. Black people ain't motherfucking fighting for unity no more. They want to fight and kill you for crack and money for the crack. Parents destroying their kids' lives because of crack. And really, they own stupidity, selfishness, and stubbornness and shit. But I digress.
With Donald Trump, except Donald Trump actually had a track record of doing what he said he was going to do, which was not start new wars. So this thing about the stupid idiots, gullible. You thought the world's biggest liar, Donald Trump, was telling the truth.
And political street cred,
I also
right.
knew that Kamala Harris was telling the truth when she said she was going to keep funding the genocide and keep funding the Ukraine war. So there were no good choices.
And Kamala was going to put an extra bathroom in your school for the transgender kids. She was going to help keep promoting this transgender shit. Drag queen story time and all these faggot ass motherfuckers talking to your kids. She was going to help with that shit. You see how when Trump got in office, all that shit stopped. You don't hear no drag queen story time no more, do you? Do you? Yeah. Program your kids for fucking 4 years straight on being gay. Teachers telling their sexual stories to their students and shit. You don't understand what the fuck was going on, nigga. I paid attention to all the sides of this shit.
Is that even in the ballpark of saying Kamala Harris was the most qualified candidate ever to run and ran the best campaign ever run that cost $1 billion? And the only thing I can compare it to is the Tim and Eric $1 billion movie, which was an absurdist fantasy. Like, what are you assholes talking? Why are you still? How about this? As long as we all understand that there's never going to be more than 2 bad choices for us ever, except with gender. That the sky's the limit with your gender you can make up, but your political shit, you get one or the other. You get only one or the other for every other thing in life. Nobody think that's a problem?
I mean, when people say that stuff about people who voted Trump or were sympathetic to him in their coverage of Trump, when they say things like, "Well, you're an idiot for believing Trump," there was no other alternative. That's what you're leaving out.
Not the people who don't know if women have dicks, but the people that didn't want war.
Yeah, you're leaving out that the other choice was someone who mandated you take an experimental medical treatment, mandate it, or you lose your job, or you can't go to school. The people who were censoring you for pointing out that was crazy and that was authoritarian Nazi stuff. That's what you were left with, that, and the people who were giving us open borders or doing wars and genocide. That was some kind of choice.
No, y'all could have voted for Cornel West. Anybody was thinking about that? Y'all could have voted for Cornel West. There was other choices. Motherfuckers didn't pick them. There was other fucking choices. You could have voted for Cornel West. Or you could have voted for an independent or some shit. But no. Mind you, politicians are bought and paid for. Theodore Roosevelt. Presidents are not elected, they are selected. Like real shit. You don't got a billionaire backing you, it's over for you. Only thing an independent need is a billionaire with a heart of gold and a head on his shoulders that's not part of depopulating the goddamn fucking planet to get some shit done. But we're dealing with evil people that fund the depopulation of our fucking planet. Yep, I voted by not voting. Exactly.
Alternative, and you're an idiot. You should be upset again.
Those are people with money that talk like that.
You're correct. You're correct, Kurt, about that. But you should, again, as I said in 2016 and 17, and ever since, that you should be, like me, upset at a system that made it so people were so desperate that they would vote for a guy like Donald Trump, who everybody knew was a con man. But that's how desperate they were, because at least the con man was saying what they wanted to hear. And so either you vote for the thing you hate, or you vote for the thing that might not turn out that way. So that's the same thing with Ronald Reagan and Walter Mondale. You either vote for the thing you hate, a guy who's promising you something you hate, or a guy who's saying he won't do it. And those are the only 2 choices you have.
They're both owned by some kind of Luciferian oligarch at all times. So Reagan was a construct, like a Taylor Swift of presidents. He was an actor.
Yes.
You know how preposterous it was that an actor was the president? And now it's standard. No one's not an actor.
Let's see. Is this the same? Let me see if this is a different video. Let me see. Is this the different video?
Government always wins.
It's all just a cat and mouse game. People are like, we'll elect the Democrats next time. It's like, but it's all the same shit has been happening forever. They haven't been helping anybody forever. They're letting fucking politicians slurp on kids. All of our fucking money goes to Israel and they're using it to fucking genocide people. It's like everybody is scared out of their wits right now. It's like our religious leaders are afraid to speak out.
This motherfucker said slurp on kids. You thought he just gonna keep on going and I nigga. This motherfucker said slurp on kids. Motherfucker wild. Pause. You gotta say pause after that. Theo Von.
It's like it's a time where it's like Satan is amongst us and our religious leaders are fucking talking about bullshit at the poll. It's just like, what is going? I don't know, man. It's all
your religious leaders are saying Trump is the nigga that's gonna bring in the second coming of fucking Jesus Christ. And yet Christians and Christian Zionists believe this fucking bullshit. Where is your God at? Like real shit, Christians. Where's your God if they chose a genocidal, homicidal maniac? Oh, because God is a genocidal, homicidal maniac. Read the Old Testament again. Like real shit. Watch my motherfucking Sunday service. Motherfucker scared to click on that thumbnail because a bitch getting bent the fuck over by an Easter bunny. Supposed to be fucking doing, supposed to be fucking. But anyway, I digress. Salute. Big Dog Philly OG, what up, though? Hashtag Fuck the Government Podcast, episode 61.
So he's right. You're like, well, the Democrats next time. Okay. Theo Vaughn just said what most Americans feel but are too scared to say publicly. And the last line hit the hardest. It was never Republicans versus Democrat. It was always the same war machine, the same Israeli funding, same Epstein-connected politicians, just wearing different colored ties every 4 years. $3.8 billion to Israel annually under Obama, Bush, Trump, Biden, Trump again. Not once did the party change the check. Americans are finally realizing the ballot box has two options, and both of them already work for the same people. When a comedian on a podcast speaks more truth than every senator combined, that tells you everything about the state of American democracy.
No, it tells you the state of everything about America's consciousness, because we've been saying this shit since the 60s. So fuck what these fuckers are talking about. The problem is when blacks and Hispanics were being attacked, there was no fucking problem. But now the white folks that love this fucking government are being attacked. Now it's a problem. That's like when drugs was in the black neighborhoods. It wasn't a fucking problem. But the moment it reached the suburbs, it became a fucking problem. But mind you, who bring the drugs in, mind you, who start the wars, mind you, who create the problem reaction solution scenarios. It's these evil fucks. Now motherfuckers gonna wake up and fight. Nah, bitch. Now I got a question. When my revolution starts and the motherfucker that say, yo, nigga, I'm in, I got to question every fucking thing. Because now y'all want to start this shit? Nah, man, I've been ready. But the real question is a motherfucker truly ready to die for this shit? Ready to die for their freedom? That's the real fucking question, because it's an individual. It's up to the individual. But at the end of the day, in the revolution, not everybody going to be able to pull the trigger. I understand that, and I understand why. You know, if you're a cook, you're going to cook. If you're a farmer, you farming. If you hunting, you hunting. But if you're out there on the battlefield shooting motherfucking evil motherfuckers with me, then you with me. But even I got a feeling I'm not going to be on that battlefield because I'm too fucking intelligent and strategic. I might be the nigga that make the strategies for the battlefield. But I want to be out there, and I'm going to be out there. At least in my motherfucking squadron. I only got one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits. You disobey me, I shoot you. Do y'all fucking get me? Yes, we fucking get you, son. Welcome to the Roughnecks. Hurricanes, Roughnecks. Salute Eyes Wide Shut. What up, bro?
That was well said by who said that? That was somebody with a fake name. Well said, fake name person. I like that. Democrat, Republican, not dumb enough to fall for it anymore.
Yeah, and that's fucked up. They're blocking your freedom of speech and freedom of expression. Low key called it out on his motherfucking channel when I was writing in the chat. They keep on putting those motherfucking asterisk signs after my comment. I'm trying to cuss like a fucking sailor, and they're preventing that shit. Yeah, some bullshit. But I only see it on my channel. I don't see it nowhere else. Everybody else can motherfucking say and do whatever the fuck they want. Long as it's not going against the establishment. Keep on having identity in general politics. Keep trolling each other. Keep arguing with each other. Keep debating each other. Keep talking about fake ass religion and praise it and shit. Keep loving your government or being on their fucking side or trying to coexist and kumbaya. That shit gets played. I get blocked, deleted, demonetized, my chat frozen, people freezing y'all fucking comments. They're fucking with my fucking Google. Nobody else is getting this problem. Nobody else is putting this shit out there but me. I'm the only motherfucker going through this shit. But at the end of the day, it ain't about me. It's about you. My influence towards y'all. Because I'm just one man. But at the end of the day, one man can change the world. Y'all motherfuckers still talk about Bruce Lee and Tupac. Y'all will be talking about me very, 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 very soon. Remember this now to the end of days.
Who could still fall for this unless all of your income comes from falling for it?
How about everybody I know in Hollywood just about?
Well, that's why I just said it. All your income depends on falling for it. And Hollywood's just such a sack of shit place full of fucking idiots and whores.
Nothing wrong with whore babies.
Well, what happens is then when a genocide happens, they can't talk anymore. They only raise their voices when it's time to trans a 5-year-old. But when a literal Nazi genocide gets perpetrated in front of their dumb fuck fake liberal face, what do they got to say about it? Nothing.
Here, so
fuck the government.
Trade Grad says 100% watch this. If it doesn't piss you off, nothing will. Let's listen.
The American Israel Public Affairs Committee, AIPAC, frequently writes legislation for Congress. The American Israel Education Foundation spends millions of dollars annually on paid trips to Israel for members of Congress. They're constantly taking members of Congress to Israel for the purpose of influencing them. The Anti-Defamation League, ADL, spends millions of dollars annually spying on Americans who are critical of Israel and uses massive amounts of money in smearing those people not deemed friendly to Israel. Mainstream media also promotes the Zionist agenda by accusing those on ADL lists as being anti-Semitic. The International Fellowship of Christian and Jews uses a $100 million annual revenue stream to promote Israel Zionism among evangelical Christians. The Central Fund of Israel uses a $20 million revenue stream promoting Israeli settlements in Palestine. Christians United for Israel, founded by John Hagee, run by a Jewish American attorney from Tel Aviv, David Brogue. Its lobbying arm is called CUFI Action Fund, headed by Gary Bauer, uses a $7 million annual budget to lobby members of Congress on behalf of Zionist causes. Hagee himself has given more than $80 million to Zionist causes in Israel. And then, if that's not enough in your spare time, you might want to check out the Washington Institute for Near East Policy, Simon Wiesenthal Center, Israel Project, Friends of Israeli Defense Forces, Women's Zionist Organizations of America, the Jewish Agency for Israel, American Friends of Lakud, American Israel Cooperative Enterprise, the Israel Allies Foundation, the Jewish Policy Center, Leon and Harry Helmsley Charitable Trust, Jewish Council for Public Affairs, Zionist Organization of America, World Jewish Congress, Republican Jewish Coalition, National Jewish Democratic Council, Center for Security Policy, Israeli American Council, etc., 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 etc. These are all lobbying groups for Zionist Israel in Washington, D.C.
Okay, that should piss you off.
Why? Because people are so anti-Semitic that they think.
What should piss a motherfucker off is the government killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease. I'm supposed to motherfuckers say that at the beginning of this. But there's 4 main reasons why we should kill this fucking government and kill them now. They're killing us through the food. Don't believe me? GMOs. Water. Don't believe me? Fluoride. Chemtrails in the sky dropping fucking a whole bunch of chemicals and poison on our ass. Look that up. They're about to spray skies this month, right? I don't know when, probably next week or the week after. They talk about spraying the goddamn skies. Motherfuckers talking about putting mirrors in the goddamn space to reflect the sun to some areas. Like, what the fuck? And the CDC is making diseases to kill motherfuckers. And the lobbyists and the government pushes the shit. Hashtag, going back to Trump, Operation Warp Speed. Hashtag, fuck the government. We should kill these motherfuckers and hang their ass for the world to see. For the world to see. And maybe then we'll probably get our respect as a people over here, because we are not respected at all. We all fucking pussy. You know, I wish it was a lot more, because y'all would never do us like y'all, how y'all gonna do the, like how y'all did the Black Panthers. This next revolution is gonna be fucking crazy. It's gonna be crazy. And the only thing people gotta do is motherfucker get over the fear of death and the fear of going to hell and just motherfucking fear in general. Fear is a sickness that need to be carved out your soul. And I am the doctor. and I have came to operate.
Thankfully, reporters preserved the video. And I'm not going to paraphrase. I want to quote Trump directly on all of this. On daycare, this is great. Trump said, don't send any money for daycare because the United States can't take care of daycare. That has to be up to a state. We're a big country. We have 50 states. He's good at math, apparently. We're fighting wars. We can't take care of daycare. You got to let a state take care of daycare. He then went on to add, it's not possible for us to take care of daycare, Medicaid, Medicare, all these individual things. We have to take care of one thing, military protection. He then called Medicaid, Medicare, and daycare little scams. And the responses were rightfully harsh. Representative Ro Khanna, he said that the billions you wasted in Iran would pay for $10 a day towards child care for every American family. Senator Andy Kim, for the cost of 3 weeks of this war.
YouTube never took my monetization. I never had it. I was always shadow banned. I got these 1,000 subscribers and like real shit. I don't even trust the 1,000 of subscribers that I have. Because you know why? Let me tell you why I don't trust the subscriber count. Because my subscriber count is supposed to reflect on who the fuck is in here. Real shit. If I got over 1,000 motherfuckers that fuck with my channel, it should be at least 100 or 200 people in this bitch. Fuck the bullshit. So I don't know if those motherfuckers are bots or agents watching my channel and fucking with my channel. Only motherfuckers I see is y'all. I thank y'all for that. But at the end of the day, I don't trust none of this shit. And I always say, I can't wait to leave YouTube. But unless you're talking to somebody else in the chat. But me, I've never been monetized at all. Because the truth and the revolution can't be monetized. It can't be marketed. I'm going against the grain here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is dancing around words and trying to stay monetized and try to say the shit that I'm saying on a lighter note and getting all the views and subs and a whole bunch of people flooding their chat like, yeah, you're right. Like, bitch, I've said it first. And I watched them fuck with my channel in real fucking time. I watched them delete comments in real time. Motherfuckers, I'm talking about giving me strikes left and fucking right, copyrights and age restrictions left and fucking right for 6 years fucking straight. You know what I'm saying? It's some bullshit. I just got my 1,000 subs last year around I think September or some shit. You know, these, you know, like it's like if I really wanted to be a content creator, I would be so upset. I would be upset that I'm getting fucked over. And even if I was in the gaming sector like I wanted to be in the beginning, you know, it'll still be the same shit because within a year of me doing the YouTube shit, they cracking down on gamers. That's motherfucking dropping, let's just say, violent content. But like, what the fuck? You got to turn the blood green. You got to blur out the decapitations and the blood and gore and shit and all this shit. Nobody got no time to be going through that. So when the scamdemic happened, I had a fucking choice. Risk it to get the biscuit with this gaming shit or save this money for my survival. I chose survival for 1,000. Okay, so and then I came to YouTube angry and I just started making revolutionary music because it was just about to be gaming and music. But now it's fuck the government, fuck the haters, fuck everybody that rode with the government, everybody that don't want to be in the revolution, fuck them. Like real shit. These motherfuckers just shut down a whole goddamn world, turned your home into a fucking prison cell or a possible tomb if you take the injection and die within 2 weeks or 2 months or 2 years. These evil fuckers deserve to fucking die. I see motherfuckers protesting. Everybody should have a fucking gun in their hand. Fucking shit the fuck up. Killing all these evil motherfuckers that deserve to die because they kill us every fucking day. And I don't give a fuck if I get a strike right now or to get 2 strikes or get my fucking channel new. I got a second channel. I'll make another channel. Shouts out to Truth Virus. I don't know where he at. He probably stopped. But if he's out, I got to find him. But Truth Virus is on his 19th channel. And the only thing Truth Virus did was cover hot topics from CNN, right? And he just scroll. He'll see a clip and he'll say the title and he'll give his input. And it'll be like how I'm rapping. He talk like I rap. He give his shit. You go to the next motherfucking picture or thumbnail, read the title, give his explanation, bam. When they go to some entertainment shit, all right, this is the motherfucking celebrity shield block. Let's talk about these bitch ass celebrities and shit. He be going in and lost his channel due to, I guess, harassment and cyberbullying. And I lost my channel due to the same thing, getting copyrights and shit through the same thing. It's like harassment and cyberbullying. Harassment and cyberbullying the government, and y'all bitches got all the fucking power. Make that make fucking sense. There's no different from a cop saying, I felt threatened by a motherfucking nigga that's unarmed. But in the words of Eminem, if y'all heard the song, these words are weapons. But at the end of the day, fuck this government. Shouts out to Low Key. What up, though?
We could provide vision, hearing, and dental coverage to every senior on Medicare for a year. Nobody at the Easter lunch said anything about this. Those faith leaders, they don't care about that. What happened at this Easter lunch instead was that Trump's spiritual advisor, Paula White Cain, compared him to Jesus directly, with Catholic bishop standing on stage right there. She said, Jesus taught so many lessons through his death, burial, and resurrection. Great transformation requires great sacrifice. And Mr. President, no one has paid the price like you have paid the price. It almost cost you your life. You were betrayed and arrested and falsely accused. It's a familiar pattern.
Fuck that, nigga. JFK got his head blown off. That's a fucking sacrifice. Don't want to go to war with Cuba. I'm about to help out the civil rights movement. I'm about to end the FBI and CIA. I'm about to call out secret societies that got their hand in my fucking cabinet. Bam! That was a sacrifice. Trump ain't sacrificed shit. He went straight to fucking war. And another thing, and they condone this shit. He said Paula White is a Christian evangelist bitch. She was there praying over Trump while all the other motherfuckers was there too. I think John Hagee was there. He's a Christian fucking Zionist. Praying over Trump and the shit he's doing. Bitch, you blew up a school full of girls. But y'all condone this shit. Let's go back to the Crusades. Let's kill in the name of fucking God. Or most importantly, what most Christians don't love reading. The Old fucking Testament. God is a genocidal, homicidal maniac, and he kills kids. So no wonder motherfuckers don't give a fuck about this shit on the Christian side. But I fucking digress.
That our Lord and Savior showed us. Because of his resurrection, you rose up.
Jesus rolling on the cross. You know, Jesus was laughing on the cross too. Allegedly. I need to go back to that video. I saw a fucking thumbnail say like, it says some shit like, why Jesus was laughing on the cross. He was laughing on the cross because he was hysterical. He took all that fucking pain. He's supposed to have died during torture. All this shit is allegedly. But I'll be laughing too. I don't feel pain no more. Yeah, because your arms and legs is numb due to the fucking nails being jammed in it. And I know somebody out there said, damn.
Great transformation. Present, no one has paid the price like you to pay the price for betrayed.
It almost cost you your life. That whole shit was a goddamn script scene. Trump assassination, take one. God damn, I wish I had a fucking computer to show this. But I saw some footage. I saw some fucking footage of another angle of the shit. It was like two other angles that I was like, where's the other angles? Because I know y'all, because ain't no way in the fuck the motherfuckers behind them or the side don't have camera phones out too. But anyway, we see the motherfucking camera angle showing motherfuckers going into position like they said action. And once the shot happened, they made sure they raised the flag down. It's like, why raise the flag? Who's on flag duty? Who's on fucking flag duty for this moment? Nigga just got shot. I was supposed to be running, right? No, they made sure they motherfucker did the shot, raised the flag down so they could take the perfect photo op for Trump throwing up the fist, talking about some fight. Get the man. I want to fight somebody right now. Like real fucking shit. And they still trying to throw motherfuckers off this Charlie Kirk shit. It was something up with his necklace. I showed the video of the shot happen, so shit explode on his fucking head. They don't want to talk about blood squibs. Do anybody know what a blood squib is? Let me remind you. A blood squib is a pack that they put on your body, anywhere on your fucking body. It simulates a gunshot wound and with a small similar sound. They use it for movies and theater. No one is talking about the blood squib. Everybody's talking about a necklace, a microphone, and motherfuckers still believe a bullet can catch a 30-yard six. This motherfucking whole neck's supposed to have been taken off. They think we are stupid. And most of the American people are NPCs and sheeple. Most of them. And those are the ones I'm going to have to annihilate when I start this revolution shit. I can't wait to come back from my rest and a fresh mind. With a fresh 9. With a suppressor. But I fucking digress. Let's go.
And falsely accused. It's a familiar pattern.
Mind you, that bitch is a fucking criminal. Falsely accused of what? Bitch, that nigga is a criminal. I don't know Epstein, but bitch, why is there Epstein? Why is there Trump condoms on Epstein Island? The Trump condom. The fuck out of here. Everybody and their mama knew Epstein. But I'm digging down a rabbit hole that no one else is digging down. Nigga, Epstein was in transhumanism. And he was talking to a lot of motherfuckers around the world that was in it. So I'm diving down that rabbit hole. Where everybody is worrying about the island and the kids and the jerky and all this shit. I'm trying to find out what the fuck this nigga got to do with transhumanism. Why do this bitch ass motherfucker nigga that we all think is dead, but he's probably not, have his hand in transhumanism? Something ain't right about this. Who is this motherfucker? Agent? Or is this motherfucker Lucifer himself? Everybody talking about the Antichrist and shit. Oh, fuck the Antichrist. What if Epstein is the goddamn Antichrist? Everything about this motherfucker is a fucking mystery. Everything is a rabbit hole with this guy. Everything. From money to media to tech to even fucking crypto that I didn't know about. But transhumanism, I was like, oh, stop the fucking presses. When I heard transhumanism, stop the presses. Russian billionaire, stop the fucking presses. Let's go. Because everything is leading to transhumanism anyway. But I digress again.
Lord and Savior showed us And sir, because of his resurrection, you
The Lord and Savior showed you, bitch, prove it. I'm tired of motherfuckers saying God showed me this and God got me a job, God got me a home, and God took me out of my dark times. Like, man, prove that shit. Prove that shit. Prove that shit. I prayed all my life. The devil a lie. God is living in me, motherfucker. Shout out to Low Key. Yeah, we quote each other's bars now. It's a wrap. We too cold for this shit.
Catholic theologians, Jesuit priests, right-wing Catholic podcasters all called it blasphemous because it was. And that's presumably why the White House deleted this video. And Easter, it's already a holiday about the resurrection of Jesus Christ, or at least the Easter Bunny. Either way, the holiday already has a main character. And yet this woman showed up to a gathering about that holiday and reassigned the main character to Trump. She co-opted the entire theological event of Easter and made it a Trump metaphor. Because of his resurrection, you rose up. Jesus Christ's resurrection is now a praise piece for Trump. That's not a gray area. This isn't, well, different people interpret scripture differently. No, that's insanity. The Pope said God does not listen to the prayers of those who wage war and rejects them. He said that just the other day. Paula White, meanwhile, on Easter, said that Trump, who's starting wars, is like the risen Jesus. Those two positions aren't compatible. When you have to fight them out, I'm going to pick the Pope's position on that every day. Also, during this same lunch, Trump had the nerve to say, "They call me king now. Can you believe it?" And then he immediately pivoted to complain about the judge blocking him from building his ballroom. No king. I'm such a king, I can't get a ballroom approved. So this man, Donald Trump, is being compared to the risen Christ by his spiritual advisor, and he's upset about his ballroom. Pardon my...
Yeah, and what's the solution to that? Bitch, you the fucking president. You got money. Why don't you just get a piece of land and build your ballroom there instead of make a big spectacle out of nothing? No, this is a news cycle. We need a shitload of distracts to distract the people. We need motherfuckers mad about all the smallest things that Trump do. I think they bitched about Obama for wearing a tan suit. For putting a motherfucking playground in the motherfucker. I think the nigga put a playground or a fish fry in the White House lawn. The nigga did something, but yeah, it got to be something. You know what I'm saying? But real shit, if you wanted a ballroom, nigga, you could have just built one, but not using the White House. But at the end of the day, the White House need to be burned down. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. And as a matter of fact, if y'all can look it up for me, I think the White House got burnt down before. We could do it again. Let's do it again. Make sure y'all leave something in my comments because I don't know if my chat frozen or not. So put an emoji or a fire emoji or whatever.
French, but he gives zero shits about daycare. He gives zero.
But yeah, Jesus is rolling in his grave. I'm looking at that comment now, and it's like the dog is funny as shit because Jesus is like, I ain't authorized this shit. Oh man, I needed that. Like, I ain't authorized this shit. I can't wait to come back and sue these niggas for defamation. It's gonna be like the People's Court. The defendant. But it's gonna be a surprise, motherfucker. Surprise, motherfucker. Jesus is walking in with Lucifer. They both are the defendants. Because the devil was like, nigga, I ain't telling nobody to eat no goddamn kids. Man, I'm just trying to motherfucker manipulate through whispers and shit. I ain't telling nobody to fuck with no kids though. Man, nigga, what if Lucifer was like, yo, nigga, that's my daddy shit, nigga. That's that child sacrifice shit, nigga. I don't do that shit. I was just mad because nigga wanted me to serve the human race. I didn't want to do all that shit. You know, the shit. I just want to chill. You know what I'm saying? I've been living for eons, nigga. I'm not trying to watch over no wretched ass human race. What the fuck is this? The fuck, nigga? What, God? What the fuck you thinking? And then you supposed to love these motherfuckers, and you tell me to go down and fuck with a nigga life. I just came up to say what up. You offered Job. You asked me what's popping. I was like, I'm roaming to and fro. Just, just chilling. And you was like, what you think about Soviet Job? I was like, like, dude, cool, but like, like he ain't shit without you. You take his shit away, like he'll curse your ass. Nigga, fuck the humans. He was like, all right, nigga, want to bet? All right, nigga, I'll bet. I don't got shit to fucking do. I came up here and say what up. You gonna let me back? No, nigga, Earth is your prison. But anyway, I digress.
Shits about Medicare. He mentioned daycare only to say that he...
Yeah. Speaking of Earth is a prison, if ask some questions. If Earth was the prison for Lucifer, how the fuck he end up in heaven talking and chilling? Oh my God. This is what happens when you use your critical thinking, comprehension, and common sense. Just thinking about that right fucking now at this moment. I should have said it at the Sunday service. It's like, yeah, you had a great battle with this motherfucker, nothing on earth, called it a prison for him. And yet you have your people that you so-called love here in the prison. That's what we call it, a prison planet, like on our own accord and reading Gnostic scripts, but you call it a prison for Lucifer. I thought they were supposed to be in hell. Oh, which leads back to Earth is hell. Do what thou wilt, motherfucker. Do what thou wilt.
Budget director, not to fund it. Most people, they say grace and eat ham at Easter. Trump made sure that daycare was defunded, and he got compared to Jesus for it. Most years, Easter is about new life and hope. This year, it's about a man who can't get his ballroom approved. Again.
Right. You can't get a ballroom approved, but you can motherfucker pay some motherfucking construction workers and some contractors and build one without any motherfucking public scrutiny or like fucking any scrutiny. You got money, nigga. What? Bitch, you had Trump Tower. Bitch, you can't build a Trump ballroom, bitch. This one lets me know that this is all bullshit. This is all bullshit. The story that's to make motherfuckers mad. I think it's rage bait.
Zero shits.
Bullshit
us.
Rage bait.
Yet 31%. 31% of us still think he's doing a great job. It's a shame. But I hope more than 31% of you think that we're doing a great job. Let us know. Comment, subscribe, share, hit the like button. We need it.
On Palm Sunday, Jesus entered Jerusalem as crowds welcomed him with praise, honoring him as king. They call me king now. Do you believe it? No king. I'm such a king, I can't get a ballroom approved.
Boo.
This is what happens to a 40-year-old.
Boo. Fucking boo. Fucking boo. Like real fucking shit, man. I think I did that one. What? Hold on. What the fuck was this?
I'll tell you a secret.
What was this?
Something they don't teach you in your...
Nah, that wasn't it. It was this one. Is Trump dead?
It's not Donald Trump, because he has either been rushed to the hospital and the White House is trying to hide it, or the entire internet thinks he's been rushed to the hospital and the White House is trying to hide it. Neither of which is really a great outcome for him. Now, look, I don't want to get anyone's hopes up here or spread misinformation, but I do want to talk about and show you this speculation that's blowing up online right now, because I think the conversation about Donald Trump potentially being rushed to the hospital, until it's confirmed whether or not that is true, is more interesting than Donald Trump allegedly being rushed to the hospital. I think this meme really sums the whole thing up, where this guy, Mark Slapinski, said, the White House, quote, Donald Trump is not in the hospital. The internet right now, suspicious dog looking at you meme. I first became aware of this through the International Business.
That suspicious dog look is a perfect fucking meme. But real shit. Is a nigga dead? Was the video that Trump made on Easter was an AI? I don't know, but you know, I gotta get all this shit off my phone.
Business Times with this article. Trump trends online after unconfirmed reports place him at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center on Saturday. The article starts off, speculation about Donald Trump's whereabouts swept across social media. I'll show you a lot of examples of that. Today, after unverified posts claimed the U.S. president had been spotted at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center in Bethesda, Maryland. The claims, which have not been confirmed by the White House or any official source, which, like, to me, that's fair. It's not confirmed, but also trusting the Ministry of Truth, White House, to confirm whether the president is in serious medical trouble is also a bit fishy there, but hey, whatever. The speculation, however, about Trump's whereabouts gained traction after journalist Ed Krasenstein posted this on Twitter this morning. It has 7.8 million views as of right now. He said, breaking, speculation is rising that Donald Trump is at Walter Reed Medical Center. And again, we'll get to the firestorm that sparked, but this is notable because the White House also issued what is known as a lid on Saturday. That's a notification to the press pool indicating that the president would not be making any public appearances for the remainder of the day. Krasenstein then noted a lid at 11 a.m. is highly unusual for Trump. Plus, he didn't go to Mar-a-Lago, something he's been doing a lot recently. And of late, he has appeared very ill-looking, which I think we all know, but we'll touch on that too a bit later. He then adds, could just be he's planning for World War III in private, though, I guess. You also had this claim on Blue Sky getting traction. I think Donald's at Walter Reed Hospital right now. Social media post from 3 hours ago said the major road into the hospital is blocked off. There's an emergency meeting at the White House. Not getting anyone's hopes up. But if it's true, I've got bubbly, popping champagne. So clearly, this led to a ton of speculation. You had Dr. Jane Ruby here posting a breaking, unconfirmed post of a video that they claimed was the roads around the hospital being closed, and the White House announcing that the president will not appear before the public today. So this is a great example of misinformation here because part of that is true. The White House did put a lid, but this is actually a video of President Trump leaving the hospital in Butler, Pennsylvania after being shot in July 2024. So clearly, you can't believe everything you see on the internet. There's tons of these posts, right? Krasenstein's, Mark Slapinski breaking. There are credible reports that Donald Trump has been hospitalized. Again, no sources here or anything. You have Republicans against Trump posting breaking. Stephen Chung, Trump spokesperson, denies rumors that Trump was taken to Walter Reed Hospital, saying on Easter weekend, he has been working nonstop in the White House and Oval Office, which, again, arguably could be misinformation, right? Republicans against Trump also noting here that the White House called a lid at 11:08 a.m., meaning no public appearances or events are expected from the president for the rest of the day. And I do want to wrap this up in just a second with some of the very clear evidence from even right-wing personalities like Alex Jones that Trump's health is a disaster. He is dying, so to speak. But it's just so interesting to me, like how out of hand these things can get and how hypocritical the right can be on the internet when they claim such outrageous, erroneous things with no evidence whatsoever. And then they get mad and hold a mirror or try to hold a candle of like morality to random people on the left or anyone really who disagrees or says something that hurts their feelings, right? Because the idea of Donald Trump, their cult leader, being in the hospital hurts their fucking feelings. And they get really mad about that, which you can see here. This one's just a funny one. This guy was just saying they probably are preparing another stunt and he will rise from the dead this Sunday. But then you have like a clear Trump supporter here saying this, responding to Ed Krasenstein saying, breaking, speculation is rising that Ed Krasenstein and Brian Krasenstein, just pulling his brother in, I guess, are both at Walter Reed Medical Center following a double incident. This lying for engagement thing is exactly why monetization was a bad idea. The irony of the right-wing monetization of bullshit there, It's fucking palpable in the room right now. Anyway, Ed responds to that by saying, why do Trump supporters love...
Fuck a right-wing monetization, right and left-wing monetization, and bullshit monetization that overshadows all my shit. It's like, what? We're going to motherfucking ship all the small content creators at the bottom and push a fucking fake-ass fucking news cycle. The second half will be AI slop. The third half will be everybody arguing, trolling, lying, threatening, and identity and gender politics. And then fucking Christian algorithm. And then we are at the bottom. like what the fuck? No, me. I'm at the bottom. Or like anybody that's motherfucker being blocked for freedom of speech and freedom of expression. But like, I digress.
Fantasizing about these things. If that makes you happy, go ahead. But doing it in public is just weird. Completely agree with that. Nick Sorter here is an absolute, why you can't take anything at surface level. Nick Sorter reposts this guy's post by saying, and by speculation, you mean you made it up. A reference to this guy's post, Andrew Layden, who posted today saying, Saturday, April 4th, 2026, 1:50.
And most of the people that we could be talking to are fucking bots. You know what I'm saying? You know, like you might be arguing with a bot, you might be commenting with a bot. You never fucking know. You know, so it's like, man.
Outside of Walter Reed Military Medical Center, no Marine One, no motorcade roads are open. He then posts a vlog showing that he was there, I guess. But then, you know, you have someone like Art Candy chiming in and saying you wouldn't see the motorcade from there anyway. And then using this image of the motorcade arriving from Donald Trump's previous medical exam. And you can see it's definitely out of the purview of where that guy was standing. And the thing that really gets me here is not only the arguing and the hypocritical, like, anger about misinformation from the right, but also just the sheer number of memes that I just can't show on YouTube of people, like, wishing that this is true and hoping and crossing their fingers and saying, like, really funny but also messed up stuff about it. Like, the discourse has definitely shifted. People are, like, hoping for this, and it's palpable. But you also have people on the right at least recognizing it, even if it's begrudgingly, that like Trump's health is not good. Even Alex Jones was talking about this earlier this week. I mean, listen to this. They are recognizing that Donald Trump is dying.
When your ankles swell up 3 times the size they were before, that means heart failure. And he does look sick, and he does babble, and sound like the brain's not.
Hey, you look like a clone. You ain't the same Alex Jones. You Alex James, nigga. Got the nerve to talk about somebody. He looks sick, bitch. You look like a clone. And I'm the Black Alex Jones in wars.com.
Doing too hot. And so we just cut bait on Trump, and we just mobilize against the Democrats. And we mobilize against neocons, we primary them, and we just fight even harder because look at how we've turned the tide. Look at all the good we've done. There's a fourth turning. Populist, nationalists, conservatives are winning everywhere. There's a Christian reawakening. And Trump is just a minor figure in all of that now. And we have to be appreciative of the old Trump that went through so much and got so much done. And that's the Trump we remember. And we're just sad.
Yeah, the Trump we remember, Operation Warp Speed. Thank you. All right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's my memory. Operation Warp Speed. Yes. Yes. Remember the old Trump. Get the fuck out of here. See, and this is why Alex James needed his ass beat.
Because that happens. We need to be sad about Trump. This is not funny. This is not good. But he's gone. And that's it. And all the people rallied around him. You can see Hegseth's freaked out. You can see the press secretary's freaked out. They're being loyal. They think it's the lesser of two evils. And okay, but I just, Trump needs intervention. He needs to take some time off. We need to pray for Trump. The Holy Spirit touch his heart and loose him from whatever evil control he's under. I'm serious. I think that's the answer. We need to pray for President Trump.
You heard Alex Jones, folks. We need to pray for Donald Trump. Pray to Jeffrey Epstein. Right. Jeffrey Epstein, if you can hear us, please watch over Donald Trump. Please welcome him in your arms like you did back in the 90s. Please, Jeffrey Epstein, we pray for Donald Donald Trump, because regardless whether this ends up being true that he went to Walter Reed or not, the sheer number of people who wish it was true, who are hoping it's true, and who are salivating over this guy kicking the bucket speaks volumes to the content of his character, as well as the fact that regardless, he doesn't have much time left. His health is failing. We've seen ample evidence of it that the White House continues to try to cover up, but ultimately fails. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I hope this brought you some joy. I also hope we kind of see how speculation can get out of hand and we all do a little bit better job to maybe not believe everything we see. Okay, even if we have the confirmation bias of wanting it to be true. But yeah, folks.
Yep. They froze my chat. Son of a bitch. Give me a second. There go your comment. Yeah, they froze my chat on my main phone. I looked on my second, like on my bullshit second phone, and now I see your comments. Because your comment stopped after you put up the I think the chains and the world with the 100 sign. That's when it stopped. I looked at my other phone. I see great for the government podcast. It's like, like if they're not kicking me out, they're going to freeze my fucking chat. And they still putting symbols next to the fucking shit. So it's like, man, fuck YouTube. On some real shit. Fuck YouTube. Fuck YouTube. On some real shit. Hope this bitch burn in fucking hell that I create in my realm and get tortured to infinity. Fuck YouTube and everybody that works for them. All the big tech and all the fucking haters. But anyway, that's the end of that. Let's get off into it.
People are pretty much too stupid to do it.
The events are real. The story behind them are almost never real.
Best we can offer them is the feeling of participation.
We are entering the age of confirmation porn, which is saying people are dumb, so spoon feed them stuff that dumb people can handle.
They will comply with the policies that we put in effect anyway.
Eventually people are going to say, what the hell is going on?
Manufacturers public consent for what the elite want to do.
Just like a magician knows something about your mind and how you're going to make meaning of a situation, and they know they can manipulate that meaning making that you're doing. And it's very difficult for people to admit that I have been manipulated.
Yeah. They don't want to admit that shit. They don't want to be like, oh, we can't, that's right.
Like reality is slightly misaligned. Time feels faster, people feel colder, and the world is moving like it's on autopilot. So here's the question. What if this off feeling isn't random? What if it's engineered? Because once you connect the dots, you start seeing the same pattern everywhere. That should terrify you to the deepest part of your core. That none of this is real, or none of this is what it seems like.
Yeah, let's go.
Time feels faster, people feel colder, and the world is moving like it's on autopilot. So here's the question. What if this off feeling isn't random? What if it's engineered? Because once you connect the dots, you start seeing the same pattern everywhere. That should terrify you to the deepest part of your core, that none of this is real, or none of this is what it seems like.
The movie Wag the Dog.
Back in the 1970s, a behavioral scientist named John B. Calhoun ran an experiment that still feels like it shouldn't exist. So please, pay attention to this part, because once you see what happened inside this perfect world, you'll recognize it immediately.
But it was an experiment with a few hundreds of individual mice compartments, and they provided them with unlimited food, water, nesting, no predators, stable temperature,
free fall,
frequent cleaning, basically mice go. And the interesting aspect of this experiment, but then it leveled off. Hypersexual activity became widespread. Some quote-unquote beautiful ones, largely inactive, well-groomed mice withdrew, refusing to mate or interact. So all these kind of societal qualities that we see as negative for the functioning of a society started to emerge because of the abundance. And finally, the collapse the reproduction rates crashed, social dysfunction spread to the next generation, and eventually just went extinct. It didn't just plummet to a low level, it plummeted steadily to zero, despite the fact that there's ongoing resource abundance. As this description states, the last miles died surrounded by untouched food and water.
And this is where the pattern changes. Because once you understand how a perfect world still collapses, you start looking at the symptoms, and you start looking at the code underneath. Distraction isn't just a side effect anymore. It becomes the mechanism. A population that's overstimulated, exhausted, and constantly pulled in 10 directions doesn't need chains. It just needs a feed. And when that happens, people don't even realize they're being guided. Listen to this.
People are part of an unruly mass mob thing. And the best we can offer them
Salute armchair.
The feeling of participation
The mouse
is
experiment.
a good simulation of democracy, and one that feels good enough that they will comply with the policies that we put in effect anyway. So you get a few rich people to be the elite who decide how things are, and then they hire the most clever public relations people they could find to get the public to agree with whatever they said.
And if you're watching this thinking, okay, but this can't be happening to me, that's exactly how it works. Because the strongest manipulation isn't the one you see. It's the one you refuse to accept.
And that is absolute engineered reality. And it's very difficult for people to admit that I have been manipulated.
And that's the part people resist the most. Not because it's hard to understand, but because it's hard to accept. Once you admit you were influenced, you have to admit you weren't fully in control. So the brain protects itself. It says, this is me. This is just who I am now. But what if it isn't? What if your thoughts, your reactions, even your mood, are being shaped by the environment around you? By constant pressure, noise, repetition, and systems designed to keep you predictable. Not mind control, just a slow rewrite in plain sight. Watch this.
The biggest thing that people need to say is this isn't me. This isn't me. This is an engineered reality version of me. And what are those people responding to? Why am I getting mad at the left or mad at the right? Context. My perception got shifted, then my context, and then my permission to treat people like shit, or however I choose to react to that situation.
We don't make decisions based on reality. We make decisions based on the version of reality we're shown. And the problem is, that version can be distorted. Not with lies you can easily spot, but with information that's technically true in the wrong frame. Because once your inputs are controlled, your outputs become predictable. Listen to this.
And we use information to make sense of the world, to make choices that are aligned with whatever our goals are and our values and what's meaningful to us. And what we hope is that the information around us is mostly true and representative of reality, so that we can use that to make choices that will be effective. When I say broken information ecology, it means that we can't trust that most of the information coming in is true and representative of reality and will inform good choice making. And so then this is where we have to get into, okay, so where does information come from, right? Signals are being shared by people and by groups of people that have shared agency, like corporations and governments and political parties and religions and whatever, right? And so we want to start getting into, why do people share information other than just sharing what is true and representative of reality? This is actually a really key thing to start to understand.
Here's where it gets dangerous. Because most people think manipulation means fake events, like everything is staged, like nothing is real. But that's not how it works. A lot of the events are real. The suffering is real. The problems are real. The control happens in the story you're given about it. So let me give you a quick mental exercise. Pick any major headline from the last year. Any crisis, any scandal, any breaking news. Now ask yourself one question. What is this story training me to feel? Fear, anger, hopelessness, tribal loyalty? Because when you control the emotion, you control the behavior. And once your behavior is predictable, you don't need to control you. You just need to steer the narrative.
The events are real. The story behind them are almost never real. So when you see something happen, the event is happening. The story behind it and the entire thing is usually some kind of theater production. There's something happening there where we are in engineered reality. And if you look at that engineered reality matrix, you can just clearly see that so many of these things are engineered. And I'm not saying there's actors being hired and things like that, but I'm saying the situations are engineered.
I'm saying they are. I hate when they be like, oh man, I ain't trying to. No, fuck that. Nigga, say it. Because motherfucking crisis actors was at one crisis and they was at another one. Then there was at another one. And they thinking motherfucker forget because y'all separate the crises. Nah, a motherfucker remember faces. Because you're trying to traumatize a motherfucker. So if you traumatize a motherfucker with some crazy ass crisis, they're going to remember the faces of the people that fucking talked you, imbecile.
You see a big catastrophe happen the moment some big embarrassing thing is about to get released. And it's every time. And it's every time.
Okay, so
if Wag the Dog. That's what I said. Watch the movie Wag the Dog.
This is true, then here's the real question. What do you do about it? Because the goal isn't to live parent.
What to do about it? Kill all these evil motherfuckers. What the fuck else? Find out where these motherfuckers stay and ice these evil sons of bitches. Stop, drop, open up shop, or destroy everything, and everybody go create their own respective communities without worrying about working bills. When it comes to driving around with gas, when the drive to the gas run out, or that fighting over gas, y'all shouldn't even do that. I need to learn how to make fuel from scratch like that black boy did from Africa. Even the phone agrees.
Lloyd, the goal is to stop being played without even realizing it. And there's one line that explains the whole escape plan better than anything else. Take a look. Program or be programmed.
Which version of Ragged Dog. I'm gonna check that out.
And the more I talk about it, and the more audiences I've engaged with about this topic, the more I mean it literally. You know, you are either making the software or you are the software. You know, there's really almost no middle ground. You are either participating in the creation of the reality in which we're living, or you're just in it. You know, I don't know of a real way to remain conscious of the world without participating actively in the world. There isn't this place left that I was hoping there would be as an author. There is no sort of non-participant, observer, perfect place. You know, where you can literally see everything that's going on while you stand still. You actually have to be, you're in this one way or the other, and you're either being swept along the current, by the current, or you're helping make that current. It doesn't matter how smart you are if you never realize when you're being programmed. And the worst part is, it rarely feels like control. It feels like normal life. It feels like everyone thinks this now. You don't notice it in one big moment. You notice it in patterns. The same phrases, the same outrage, the same jokes, the same hot takes spreading across thousands of people like a script. And if you want to see what that looks like in real time, Chase gives two examples that are almost too obvious once you hear them.
So matching narrative is number one. The matching narrative means that I'm hearing pretty much the same messaging from media outlets, celebrity influencers, which is number two, and authority. So people that are in a position of social authority, not like cops and lawyers, and judges, but people in social authority, like pop singers. And I won't say any names. Pop singers, the most popular pop singers, all saying the same shit on social media. That should terrify you to the deepest part of your core, that none of this is real, or none of this is what it seems like.
It's not even about fake or real anymore. It's about what gets amplified and what gets buried. Because you'll watch thousands of people who don't know each other.
What gets amplified and what's get buried? Let's start from YouTube. They amplify drama, chaos, trolling, motherfuckers, identity and gender politics. I'm gonna say genity politics, identity and gender put together, because like they put racist, misogynist, and a whole bunch of shit together and call it istophobe. So I'm a, you know, what the fuck, right? I'm about to make my own language and numeric system in a minute once this revolution starts. It's about to be like Into the Badlands in this motherfucker. And I am Baron Cain. And I sell fucking cane. Want to get high.
Suddenly use the exact same words. Same captions, same opinions, same enemy, same, we all agree on this now. 1 week, it's the same new fear. Next week, it's the...
called Tavistock Institute. Look that up. Look up the Tavistock Institute. I think I might have to do a motherfucking video on that.
You outrage, then the
Right,
distraction. And you're just trying to keep up, scrolling, reacting, moving on. But here's what nobody tells you. If your attention can be steered, your reality can be steered. Because attention is the entrance point. If you control what someone looks at long enough, you control what they start believing is normal. And that's why the only real escape isn't information, it's attention. This is what Daniel explains better than anyone. Take a look.
If I want to be able to make sense of the world well, I have to work at that. And if I want to be able to make sense of the world better than I currently do, like attention requires being trained, just like muscles require being trained. It requires being trained.
The point of this video is to make you afraid. It's to make you aware. Most people think freedom means having options, but real freedom starts earlier than that. It starts with what you allow into your mind before you even make a decision. Because if your attention is being pulled all day, your thoughts they just feel borrowed. So here's the real test. Not what do I believe, but who benefits from me believing it. Not is this true, but what does this story make me do next? Does it make me calmer, clearer, stronger, or does it make me reactive, divided?
Makes me want to go shoot the government in the fucking face.
Exhausted. Because this is how the system wins. Not by breaking you in one day, but by keeping you in a permanent state of noise until you stop noticing what you become. So if you want to break the pattern, you don't need to know everything. And that's why the most dangerous place to live is not a dictatorship. It's a world where everything is comfortable, everything is instant, and nobody knows why they feel empty. So I'll leave you with this.
It's fascinating because we're creating technologies, and this is what AI is proposing to our future generations as a problem to solve, which is AI may very well create abundance. And so we will be like these mice, potentially. Whether it's AI or other kinds of technologies that increase and give more and more to all of us. And it is a thing that is good, decrease the amount of suffering in the world, increase the quality of life. But as we reach towards that abundance, the fabric that connects us, rooted in our biology that's developed by evolution, might create a real challenge for us.
But the only challenge is going to be for those evil motherfuckers that motherfucker need to convert to peace and love and harmony. Those are the ones that's going to have the fucking problem. The ones that already know about peace and harmony and nature and tranquility and love. We good. We're going to survive. It's these evil motherfuckers that act like they don't know how to motherfucking live without killing a motherfucker. But I'm trying to tell people, man, one day, good people are going to have to do some bad things. The hermit is going to have to come out the motherfucking cave. When that happens, all hell's break loose. I need to watch the Doctor Who episode called Demons Run. Demons Run means when a good man goes to war. And that's one thing that should fuck you up, because he's not only defending his own self and freedom, he had to defend his family also if he have one next to him, or some friends that he consider family, or a lover that he just met. Put it all on the line. And we got 2 more videos. I want to play this real quick before we get to it, though.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Thanks, computer. Prepare to engage. Hope my phone stop acting like a little motherfucking bitch, though. There we go. Gotta get past this ad first. And I gotta put it all on the line. Thank you, Vonta, for saying facts. I hate this shit too, ad shit. Like, what the fuck? got a lesson to learn. Everybody's got a fire to burn. And when it's all said and done, we don't run. When it's all said and done, we can't run. When it's all said and done, we don't run. We don't run. We don't. We don't. Ain't none too bad. Ain't none too strong. Ain't none too dangerous to get what I want. I made a deal with justice. I made a pact with pride. I made it all right harder. Put it on the line. I 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 put it on the line. Put it on ya. I put it on the line. I put it on the line. I put it on the line. Put it on ya. Put it on ya. Hell yeah. I put it on the motherfucking line. I can't see where you coming from, but I know just what you running from. And what matters is the rules matters, but the ones who stop you falling from don't let them go. Feel like you're feeling now, doing things just to ease your mind. When I love you like the way I love you. Tell them something. This ain't no place for no hero. This ain't no place for no better man. This ain't no place for no hero. So go home. Woo. This ain't no place for no hero. This ain't no place for no better man. This ain't no place for no hero. Go home. Every time I close my eyes, I think about you inside. And your mother giving up on asking why you lie and you cheat and you try to make a fool out of she. Now I can't see where you coming from, but I know just what you running from. And what matters ain't the rules matters, but the ones who stop you falling from your ladder. This ain't no place for no hero. This ain't no place for no better man. This ain't no place for no hero. Go home. place for no better man. This ain't no place for no hero. Go home. Woo! Take it back to that Western shit. So go home. Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Thanks, computer. Prepare to engage twice. But yeah, I love that motherfucking songs. The first song was the intro from Borderlands 3. The song y'all last heard was the intro from Borderlands 2. When I played Borderlands 2, I'm like, man, that shit drew me the fuck in. I can't see where you coming from, but I know just what you running from. Oh, battles with the who's battles with the woo, man. That's a bad motherfucker. Cause for real shit, it's some revolutionary shit. This ain't no place for no fucking hero. You know what I'm saying? We are anti-heroes because God damn, it's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. Because one man's terrorist is another man's hero, but we ain't heroes. We anti-heroes. You know, because the shit that we do and our tactics is like, you know, it's very extreme, very anarchist. I almost want to say I'm a revolutionary anarchist and a fucking extremist. If I need to be fucking honest with myself. I think I'm more of an extremist than anything. Let's just be fucking honest. Let's keep it 1,000. But my heart, my soul is revolution. I want people to be free. But I gotta be extreme to do it. So me mastering and maintaining balance of extremism, anarchy, and revolutionary, it's not a fucking easy task. It takes a lot of mental fortitude, a lot of meditation. Like I say, I laugh to keep from shooting, and I laugh to keep from crying, and I laugh to keep from motherfucking yelling till my lungs collapse. But you already know, we down to the last two videos.
That people like Jeffrey Epstein, is now a public record, were involved as early as 2017 in setting up the scheme of this great pandemic for some investors to make a fortune, such as Bill Gates. Epstein and Bill Gates discussed, matter of public record, of how to get rid of the poor people. And of course, it was used at the same time to push digital ID. Realize it's not just financial activities, it's about all
y'all
activities
heard
in the
that?
programmability.
Y'all want to hear that again? Y'all want to hear that again? And y'all wonder why I say kill the government? Y'all wonder why I say kill the government? Like real shit. This is what these radical Christians need to do. Instead of killing people that don't believe, you should kill the government. We can't kill the government because they give us a 501c3. We don't have to pay taxes. We are a religion. We got a doctrine that we brainwash people, so we ain't gonna fuck with our government. The government pays us and make sure we don't pay taxes. But I'll tell you this, if y'all killed in the name of God then, why y'all can't kill in the name of God now? Y'all killing the government. They're evil. They're killing you through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease. And what y'all just heard is these motherfuckers created the scamdemic to get rid of you. What are you going to do about it? Remember this now to the end of days. If we don't kill this government, they're going to keep on killing us, our children, and our children's children, and our children's children's children forever, because they want to keep power. This world is ruled by evil men. I haven't seen an angel nor a demon yet. I seen more alien activity than any goddamn thing. The angels are the demons and the aliens and shit. Well, if that's the case, ain't nobody coming down to eradicate evil. So I guess it's up to me. And if I was a fucking Christian, I probably would implement divine judgment. I probably would be saying the same thing. But I won't be a revolutionary. I'll be a Christian that's ready to kill a motherfucker for killing our people. Everybody just want peace and love. That's what we ask for. Peace, love, and respect. If we can't get that, God damn it, we gotta take it. Kill these evil motherfuckers so we can kick back and relax. Don't you want to breathe clean air and drink clean water? I know I do. Don't you want to go back to nature instead of being flooded with the CDC fucking you up with diseases and shit from labs and shit when we was already being healed by the nature itself? Don't you want no war? I digress. Let us go back to the beginning.
That people like Jeffrey Epstein, is now public record, were involved as early as 2017 in setting up the scheme of this great pandemic for some investors to make a fortune, such as Bill Gates. Epstein and Bill Gates discussed, matter of public record, of how to get rid of the poor people. And of course, it was used at the same time to push digital ID. Realize it's not just financial activities, it's about all activities, and the programmability is a key feature. The Bank of England asked the government, the politicians in the UK, to give them the power to have programmable digital currency, and that is a control tool. The pilot CBDC projects that are ongoing, for example, this one in Brazil in particular, experts have already found out, yes, it has all those features. You can freeze transactions, you can take people's money away, you can intervene in those ways. Now, the central planners claim we will not abuse the limitless power that digital ID and CBDCs will give us. Okay, well, should we trust them? Well, I can be brief here. I think all of you know examples of how this sort of power has already been abused. Just thinking of Justin Trudeau's ending the peaceful demonstrations of truckers in Ottawa. The bank accounts were frozen. The ability to buy food is how they got them. Too few used cash and digital currency.
Yeah, most people don't remember that. Remember when the truckers had a protest in Canada and the government cut their money off? Yeah, I will never forget that. That's why you should never trust that CBDC shit or that digital ID or that digital currency shit, because all they got to do is cut you off if you don't agree with the government. So just seeing that firsthand in our face, motherfuckers should be like, I'm gonna slice your fucking throat if y'all put this shit out there. Every politician should get hung from a light post in front of their establishment. And the people should take back whatever. Like, whatever. We need to burn down the White House or stop, drop, open up shop. Burn down Downing Street or stop, drop, open up shop. And give the shit back to the people. Because I guarantee you, on many levels, if we kill this government, you will wake up with a sheer relief. I don't got to pay a fucking bill. I don't got to go to work today. I could plant me a fucking garden, grow my own fucking food. You know what I'm saying? Live my own fucking life. Yes, the truckers, yep.
They didn't have
CBDCs. They had to pass laws to do it, and that will be very easy once you have CBDCs. The police froze 206 financial products, including bank and corporate accounts, disclosed 56 entities associated with vehicles, facial recognition, even 253 Bitcoin addresses were identified, and PayPal was also shut down. So that's how they can do it. Now, interestingly, no such financial controls had been used previously to stop criminals. But, of course, peaceful demonstrating citizens, that's when it seems the central plans get pretty creative about how to stop people. And, of course, we all know what happened in 2020. Digital ID suddenly were a topic. Vaccination passports as a backdoor to introduce digital ID. And then, of course, programmability. You can close access if you don't do X, Y, Z. It can be anything the government central planners decide. And now we have the EU commissars already abusing their dictatorial powers that they've had for a while, but now they're showing these powers by declaring very polite, considered critics like Jacques Bourg, a Swiss former sort of army officer, in his, just giving his opinions. He's an outlaw now. He's been sanctioned. He can't buy food. He can't leave the country, Belgium, in order to travel back to Switzerland. It is quite extraordinary. Now, on the monetary front, the CBDC is the biggest upheaval in our monetary system in more than 300 years. But the digital aspect is not new. What is happening, therefore, is the centralization, but it's a particular type of centralization. The central banks are ripping up the old agreement between the banks and the central banks, which was that central banks deal with banks and the banks deal with us. And overall, the banks haven't really abused that. They've never sold our data, ever, our transactions data. They haven't. That's really why they've become the enemy, because that's supposed to be a currency that they want to sell and trade, and banks have refused to do that. So the central banks are now stepping into the arena and want to compete against their regulated, the banks. It's just like playing football. The umpire saying, well, it's a bit boring. I'm going to join. I'm going to score some goals, but I'll still reserve the right to blow the whistle, give the red card, give the yellow card. Who's going to win that game?
Whether anybody know or not, football in the UK is real football because they're actually using their foot to kick the goddamn ball. Okay? I just want to get that out of the way. I don't know what this football shit is over here. I call it throw ball. Because all I'm saying is some motherfucking throwing shit. Football is really what's going on over there in the UK. Okay? They calling it right. We over here backwards like a motherfucker. Shouts out to football over there in the UK, because that's some real shit. FIFA World Cup, motherfucker. Is it wrong to watch soccer just to see a nigga fight? Is there something wrong with me for that? I watch hockey for the same reason. And I love figure skating. I love figure skating for the same reason also. But when you just sit down and watch figure skating, and it's like, damn, this is some beautiful, elegant shit. But I'm really watching to see a motherfucker fall. I don't want the girls to fall, because they too fucking small and fragile. I don't like that shit. But to see a nigga bust his ass, that shit hilarious. That's what you get for doing that 360 twirl, motherfucker. You ain't getting the gold medal tonight. But anyway, I digress. I watch skiing for the same reason, but I love the X Games. I don't want to see nobody get fucked up in the X Games. Because what the fuck they doing in that shit? Like, Jesus. BMX and the skateboard, man. That was my shit. They're like, Hurricane, you different. Yes, I watch the X Games. I listen to rock music. I listen to classical music, jazz. Watch classic movies. Yes, I am into the arts. And motherfuckers are going to be like I'm fucking crazy. But don't worry. I got Vanta. Hey, baby.
So the bank regulators will compete against the banks. So CBDC is just a current account at the central bank. That's what's happening. Of course, this conflict of interest explains what the central banks have been doing. They've been taking anti-bank policies for many decades. Already in 2002, I warned about how the central banks were creating these asset bubbles, banking crises, recessions. And of course, that has continued ever since. Unabated, we've got regulatory moral hazard. The more crises they create, the more powers we give them. Each time they demand, it's because we didn't have enough powers,
not even working for me no more.
True. and should have.
Sora not even working for me no more. It's like every time I motherfucker been doing some shit, I've been doing shit for the past, like, last video was the last video you saw. And since then, it's just like they been said, please try again, please try again, please try again, with a whole bunch of numbers and letters and symbols under it. We all know the server's fucked up, but at the end of the day, the servers can't be fucked up, and people that I'm following is still dropping new shit. How come I can't drop something? That's the shit that pisses me off. How come I can't drop anything, but there's people still dropping shit on Sora? And motherfuckers say, like, yo, nigga, like, they overloading the shit before it leave on the 26th. But at least let everybody get access to make some shit. I'm not about to pay for shit. I'm not about to pay for no motherfucking. No, I ain't paying for shit. I ain't paying for nothing. And plus, it was fun while it lasted. The only reason why I fucked with the fucking shit, because, you know, I was updating something and I saw Sora. I was like, oh shit, I can finally use Sora. And plus, the incident happened with Vonta. I got pissed. So I started making Bonnie and Clyde videos. I'm glad I'm not really too upset about Sora, because, you know, I was, you know, like I came to YouTube, I was angry. Like, what the fuck? But I am a little pissed that everybody else could motherfucker still post shit, but I can't. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, so I lost too much money. Yep. They trying to do deals with motherfucking other shit. Try to get motherfucking they was trying to turn Sora into some big shit and start trying to get towards movie shit. I don't know what the fuck they was trying to do. I gotta go back to my research again. But like there was just say there was, I want to say, over ambitious, or they or they thought they had a deal and the deal didn't go through and they just went all out. But this happens. This happens. 24, 5, 6. Yeah, 3 years. They've been out for 3 years and shit. You know, if you don't get your business up in the ground the first 2 or 3 years, it's a wrap. But they didn't really have a good pitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were supposed to been doing other shit besides what they was doing. They could have stayed afloat. But they was focused on just, I guess, people's engagement. You know, they should have been focused on the economic value of AI, because people still don't know. It's all, you know, like, it's all prediction. I think I covered it on the HHN. Just got about to go to the park and get an hour sweat. Got a family reunion. That's what's up. Stay up. I wish I had a fucking family. Ain't shit. Y'all my family though. And Vonta is my future. Shout out to everybody though. But shout out to the families that are families. You feel me? Y'all cool. Shouts out to y'all. It's just my family ain't shit. But I'm speaking from my personal experience. Spark it up. But yeah, hope you eat good, drink good,
So can we trust
and
the
have
central bank to give them
fun.
yet more power? I think the answer should be a resounding no. The high inflation that started in 21 was created by the central banks. No matter what they tell you about wars, the economics is very clear. I could forecast it quite successfully from May 2020 onwards that 18 months later we'll get significant inflation because the money creation was just massive, off the charts. Then the central banks imposed a fake pandemic. You know that story. And we know that people like Jeffrey Epstein, is now public record, were involved as early as 2017 in setting up the scheme of this great pandemic for some investors to make a fortune, such as Bill Gates.
Yeah, 2017, Epstein talking to some motherfuckers to do this shit. 2017.
And then we can also make money injecting people with stuff and solve the problem, as Epstein and Bill Gates discussed, matter of public record, of how to get rid of the poor people.
And of course, it was used at the same time to push digital ID.
How to get rid of poor people.
Now, this is, what they're giving us is not the only option. We can have prosperity. Their goal is zero growth, negative growth. Germany now, third year of recession, first time since 1933. But actually, we could have high growth everywhere in the world and prosperity for all. How do you do that? 200 years of strong economic growth in Germany were due to many, many small banks, local money creation, money lent to small firms. They're the main employer, 60%, 70% of employment was SMEs. That's how you spread the prosperity. These hidden champions in Germany, where Germany really sticks out, is small firms that are global market leaders. Yes. Now, how's that possible? Because Germany has the largest number of banks in Europe. Well, we should use past tense, had the largest number of banks. And they were mostly small local banks. That is the way to generate prosperity. But the central planners don't like that, and they've been killing banks. So ECB policies have been very successful. Under the ECB, a very young central bank, already 6,000 banks have disappeared in Europe. And surprise, surprise, it's not Goldman Sachs that has disappeared. So last chance saloon, and I'm wrapping up here. The overarching trend of the 20th century was the concentration of power in the hands of fewer and fewer people. Lord Acton, quite wisely, and he was really an observer of politics for many decades, concluded power corrupts. That's the reality. That's human nature. If you give people power, too much power, it will lead to bad results. Absolute power corrupts, absolutely. So we have to stop the further spread of digital ID and the introduction of CBDCs. Already Europe is being deindustrialized, economically destroyed. We can't give these central planners that have delivered this yet more powers. Instead, we need to decentralize, break up the concentrated power. Oppose digital ID. We are sovereign individuals. We don't need to prove our identity. Somebody wants to check identity, well, that's their problem. We need to oppose digital asset registers and tokenization of our assets and of nature. And we need, most of all, of course, to oppose CBDCs. A decentralizalized monetary system is the future. Many small local banks that decentralized the fashion implementing subsidiarity. That is proven to be very successful. That's how, that's how China became an economic superpower within one generation. They moved from one bank in the Soviet system, central planners loved it, to 5,000 banks with 30 loan officers in 35 branches. That's more than 5 million people checking millions and millions of small firm loan applications for productive business investment. It's easier to find people to govern themselves than people fit to govern others, because those who are currently governing us, they're not fit to do so. Thank you very much.
Yep. Did the Alibaba AI experience of the AI test? I'm about to check that out. That might be a HHS special report. Much love to my UK correspondent, Vonta. You already know what it is. We're on the last video.
Well, you lie. Supreme Court of the United States. I printed it off. I'll even give you the link. As a matter of fact, let me give you the link right now. //www.supremecort.gov/opinions/12PDF/12-398 Let me read this to you in case you don't understand what the hell's going on with this stupid ass shot. In the U.S., Supreme Court has ruled that vaccinated people worldwide are products, patented goods, according to U.S. law, no longer human. Through a modified DNA or RNA vaccination, the mRNA vaccination, the person ceases to be human and becomes the owner of the holder of the modified gen vaccination patents, because they have their own genome and are no longer human, without natural people in parentheses, but transhuman. So a category that does not exist in human rights. Did you hear that? A category that does not exist in human rights. The quality of a natural person and all related rights are lost. No rights, freedoms, and liberties, no religious exemptions, nothing, because you've been turned into a person, not a man or a woman. You think I've been joking? I've been telling you guys to wake the hell up. You haven't been waking up. Now it's kicking in your teeth. This is why I put on these seminars, so you can understand exactly what you need to do to forcefully take back your rights, freedoms, and liberties. Now listen to this. This applies worldwide, and patents are subject to U.S. law since 2013. All people vaccinated with GM-modified mRNAs are legally transhuman and legally identified as transhuman and do not enjoy any human or other rights of a state. State meaning any government, any state, even here in the United States. And this applies worldwide because GenPoint technology patents are under U.S.
Yep. Basically saying that whoever took the motherfucking vaccine is not fucking human no more. You are transhuman. Nah, that should just make you want to go kill the government. But shouts out to Live and Learn. Say what the family say, he was a lone wolf. Percy, that Lone Wolf, but wasn't fair for my kids to not know that. Fuck all that. If my family ain't shit, I'm about to let my kids around that fucking energy. Shit. That's just probably me. But, pause. I do understand where you're coming from. I do understand where you're coming from. Not knocking it at all. I understand where you're coming from. But me, after the shit that I fucking been through, my kids will meet a new family. It'll be y'all. like real shit. It'll be y'all. Like those that show love to the chat, you know what I'm saying? Because just because of the simple fact, you know, like understanding like energy and shit. And I don't want them to be influenced by any narcissistic, any bullshit. You know, like when I play with some kids, let's go to a park. Right, go play with them over there at the monkey bars. I'm about to be over here smoking weed with your mom. But I definitely understand where you're coming from. See, you good. My family ain't shit. Like I said, your family cool. I'm the blackest sheep of the family too. I don't see the outside where I am. UK isn't safe at all right now. I know. The streets is flooded with people, violent migrants. We got a fucking wanker running shit over there. It's fucked up. But yeah. That was the last video. Like the last video was kind of short, but like but when it said in so many words, it was just like whoever took the vaccine, you don't qualify as a human no more. You got no fucking rights. It's a wrap. You're done. So that should make the motherfucker that took the vaccine very fucking angry. You know? And that's it. We're gonna play 2 tracks and we're gonna get up out of here. I hope things get better too in the UK, but the way Starmer being a fucking wanker, we're gonna take the people for a revolution.
Time to have a party. Time to have a party. Baby girl love it. Everybody getting naughty. Time to have a party. Time to have a party. Baby girl love it. Everybody getting naughty. Getting naughty. Getting naughty. Baby girl getting naughty. Baby girl getting naughty. Walking in the club, baby showing love.
Right, can't get much worse. Right.
That motherfucker love, baby girl get you low. Talking to the flow, pick it back up, baby, make that ass roll. Out of control, got me saying roll. Baby twerking on me, girl, you know how it go. In the drop, singing low, take it to the mo. Baby hop on it soon as the door close. I'm the one that's you chose. Take from my clothes, pull out the camera phone, wanna see you do a pose. But you're too busy, yo. Time to make a flick. Going for buses when I'm giving her the dick. Baby girl, you the shit. Girl like a party with. Love a bad chick. Say fire like an arsonist. Baby, this a hit. Got another party mix. Call me Santa Claus. Had to put you on the naughty list. Time to have a party. Time to have a party. Baby girl love it. That she about to get naughty. Time to have a party. Time to have a party. Baby girl love it. That she about to get naughty. Get naughty, naughty, get naughty, 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 get naughty, 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 get naughty, naughty, naughty. Giving her the business, love it when I'm in it. Been her ass over, that's her favorite position. Give it to her raw, going in the deep. Fucking all night, we ain't about to go to sleep. Vibing to the beat, while I clap her cheeks. Baby girl straight and then she fucking up the sheets. She the beauty of the beast, eat her like a feast. Sweet cherry pie, baby, let me get a piece. Detroit after dark, did it in the park, under the stars on the hood of a car. She adventurous, we up in the parking lot. Put up to the job, we was fucking on the clock. They had not the word, we went to the drive-in. Treated like a swimming pool, I'm about to dive in. This a party over here, got you fucking vibing. Grab a naughty girl, yeah, I'm about to slide in. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty, get naughty, 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 get naughty, naughty, naughty.
Right.
Get naughty, 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 get naughty, 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 naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty, get naughty, 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 naughty.
You already know what it is. 304 in Detroit. That means it's 804 in the UK. That means you might probably be getting ready to eat in a minute. Unless you want to chill at our spot. You know what I'm saying? I think it's around dinner time where you at. And then we'll probably chill the night for Detroit After Dark for 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm off the night because it's Monday. And shit. I'm glad I did this for the government podcast. Got this on out the way. Feels good. Oh yeah. You already know. Detroit After Dark for 2. Just me and you, baby. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you want to go to our spot or you about to go eat. You know, on one of my comments, I guess. But we about to play the last song that we're gonna get up out of here. 2 hours and 43 damn minutes. New exclusive. Put a new track.
Email Rogue One Productions.
Yeah, baby, I feel you.
800 to the boulder, coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary lyrics to the boulder, coming came to the Midwest soldier. Coming through, hitting 100 to the boulder, coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary lyrics to the boulder, coming came to the Midwest soldier. Coming through, hitting 100 to the boulder, coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary lyrics to the boulder, coming came to the Midwest soldier. Coming through, hitting 100 to the boulder, coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary lyrics to the boulder, coming came to the Midwest soldier. When the blood gotta smoke quick, after that I gotta spit a bunch of dope shit. Tell the hit that anybody get his dope kick. Lay him on the ground, shoot him with the 4-5. Niggas money gotta throw it in the ocean. I call this poetry in motion. That don't make sense. What you smoking? Don't know, but the weed got me floating. Could have been the girl till it come over. And she better put her legs on my shoulders. Ride out, let the backseat, she better bend over. Gotta put another bomb in the envelope. Give it to a politician, kill him on a boat. Revolutionary killer while you taking notes. Keep an SMG tucked to the coat. Bringing the static with automatics. Tell me who was the baddest. The hurricane coming through and I'm tragic. I'm bringing storm in the frame. And I'm making you panic when the gun go bang. Got me doing some damage. I'm a maniac, only attack. A rat-a-tat-tat like a raise. Only get stabbed back with that damn bad track. Matter of fact, I'ma keep this shit on the track, Jack. Walk around with a gun in my backpack. Kill a motherfucker beat before we clap back. Spitting bullets when I'm spitting on the fast track. Revolutionary music is a soundtrack. Now we gonna put on feel with a man. See the nuclear missile away your mom at. Man, I feel like I'm playing over combat. Who's gonna stop that? Came coming to the boulder, coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary lyrics to the boulder, coming came to the Midwest soldier. Coming through, coming to the boulder, coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary lyrics to the boulder, coming came to the Midwest soldier. Coming through, coming to the boulder, coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary lyrics to the boulder, coming came to the Midwest soldier. Coming through, coming to the boulder, coming through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary lyrics to the boulder, coming came to the Midwest soldier. Coming through, coming to the boulder, coming through like a Midwest Midwest soldier. Revolutionary living city boulder. Hurricane be the Midwest soldier. Come through, get a hundred in a boulder. Come through like a Midwest soldier. Revolutionary living city boulder. Hurricane be the Midwest soldier.
Now Rogue One Productions.
You already know what it is. This the Fuck the Government podcast, episode 61. You already know what it is. We are at the 61th podcast. That's what's up. I know I got a shitload of HHNs. I ain't put a number next to it, but I know I'm in the goddamn hundreds. Probably in the hundreds by now. But definitely for the government podcast on my special episodes where shit is fuck the government. They're killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease. Everybody should be out here hanging these motherfuckers from light posts right now. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta be strategic with it. Motherfuckers think I'm so crazy. I'm about to go out there and just fuck shit up and just be noticed and seen and you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I already know like this, you know, this path leads possibly to the death on the battlefield, but I'm going out in the blaze of glory and I'm going out in the name of freedom. Most motherfuckers are too pussy to fight. So somebody gotta, you know, somebody gotta be the first brick. Somebody gotta be the fucking flame. You know what I'm saying? Y'all watch all these movies where the revolutionary grounds through and takes down the evil government or the evil tyrannical leader or Agent Smith. Y'all root for the fucking revolutionaries in movies. Why the fuck y'all not rooting for me? Because the shit that they put in the movies is the shit that they're doing right fucking now. Just because you don't see a flying car or the robot walking around on the street corner, it's just a movie. No, they're doing this shit. The plot of the movie still stands. Through technology, through manipulation, through media, through AI shit, we're going to control you. We watch the revolutionaries and we root for them in movies. Why no one roots for me in real fucking life? Because you care about what society thinks of you, what your family thinks of you, what your friends might think of you, what your church or whatever group you in might think of you listening to my fucking content. So this is why I say shouts out to everybody that fucks with my content, music, professional, parody, Fuck the Government podcast, HHN Special Stories, HHN Special Report, Matrix versus Reality, where I connect movies, games, TV shows, card games with what's going on in the fucking world. My top 15 countdown, Cloak and Dagger podcast, shouts out to Ocean. My celebrity hood reviews, TV show reviews. I got a shitload of content. Shouts out to y'all for fucking with it. But at the end of the day, most motherfuckers will come to my content and be like, I can't click on this because of the thumbnail or because of his views or because he's not a fucking Christian. All that bullshit. And some don't want to agree with me because, you know, they don't want to look crazy in front of their friends and family or society or group that they fuck with. But I'm here and I'm always going to be here and I'm carving my name in history. You're going to, and everybody else is going to be that fucking kid that was talking to Achilles before Achilles went out there to go kill this big motherfucker that was bullshitting. Achilles told that kid, that's why no one will remember your name. I have been dealing with this not only through this shit, but I've been trying to get into the motherfucking, try to break my doors through this music shit for a long time, but motherfuckers don't want to promote revolution or truth. I went through the constructive criticism. I floated my music all over this goddamn country. back when I was trying to get signed, back when I was trying to motherfucking, you know, like be part of the industry or at least motherfucking get paid to do shows, at least be under a label, get paid to do shows, do videos. I'm like, shit, man, nigga, I ain't trying to go for the extravagant shit. Just give me the basic shit so I can motherfucking survive and live and take care of my fucking family. You know what I'm saying? But real shit, all it takes is one album. And I think that Style Master album is the album that's going to set shit off. Real shit. Because it was the album where I wasn't thinking about a concept. I threw everything at the wall. I was just making fucking tracks and said, all right, I'm about to make a track. Let's put this shit together. And the shit turned out to be a concept album without being a concept album. Because I am Hurricane the Style Master with many styles and shit. And there's many styles and, you know, and shit on that album. So it's like, it's some motherfucking great work. But, welcome to the revolution. That's right, Vonta. Much love to my goddess. Much love. But, we're about to get up out of here. And, I hope everybody have a good day, good afternoon, good evening, and a good night. Real shit. Shout out to y'all. Y'all the real family. We like to call the soul family, I guess, you know, spirit family, or my music family. You know, Vonta is my my goddess, you know. And hope everyone, so, you know, like Vonta say, stay blessed. That's my first lady. I say stay blessed. You know, stay blessed and stay blessed. Yeah, that's gonna be our motto, Vonta. Stay blessed and stay blessed. And keep your head up, keep the bread up, keep your spatial awareness up, self-awareness up. Protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your family if you got them around you. And I'll catch y'all in a minute. This the Fuck the Government podcast. I need a fucking guitar riff. You already know. So by the time, I guess I'll see you in a minute. For your announcements, guess I'm gonna work on some music. Phenom just sent me some beats. I still gotta finish off what DJ Graves sent me. Waiting on Jordan to send me something. And I think that's about it. But the Rebellion album is almost done. Probably 2 tracks, probably 3 tracks. I think I might need one more track for the ladies. I might need one more track for the ladies on that album. I think I'm going to try to make a single. Like if I can't, it'll just be some revolutionary tracks. But at the same time, what I understand is it's like the revolution can't be marketed. And I did everything. Real shit. I did everything. Now it's like whoever signed me signs me, but like I already know my plan. My plan is drop all my shit, or all my music, get all this shit out my fucking system so I can rest. Get all this shit out my fucking system, put this shit on the website and certain streaming services that will, you know, like that will probably promote my music, but like most of this shit gonna be across the fucking pond. Because it seems like across the pond, you know, the fucking UK and everywhere else over there, they value bars. Like over here, it's all about money, drugs, materialism. So understand the constructive criticism, giving the fans what they want. I'm going to make the song for the ladies, make the party tracks, and the niggas are going to follow the ladies. Like real shit. I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone here. So and that Style Master album, I got Naughty, Detroit After Dark, Club Hurricane, Shake That Ass for the Strip Club. That's 4 hit singles. 4 hit singles for the album. And I ain't even got off into the revolutionary shit to promote. That's the cold shit about the Style Master. because the hit that I want to promote on that bitch will probably be yeah. Yeah, but y'all stay up. I'll catch y'all in a minute. Like YouTube just hit me with some motherfucker shit, just kicked me out my goddamn chat. So let me stop talking. But I catch y'all in a minute. Much love to my guy Devon, so you get your grub on. And see you tonight for our Detroit After Dark for 2. Oh yeah. Right, I know. Like YouTube suck for that. Kick me out and shit while I'm in the middle of my outro and shit. I don't even got an outro to rap shit. I just ended. But shout out to everybody coming through and get your grub on, and I'll see you later on tonight, baby. And guess I'll work on some see what Phenom something, because I know Phenom just shit, so it's about to go down. I could probably be able to finish my album no time. Because I got some tracks for the new installment of the new project. So it's going down. So shout out to everybody coming through. Much love to my guy that's about to see you in a minute, baby. And this is the Fuck the Government podcast, episode 61. Catch y'all in a minute. I'm out.